Parental discretion is advised. There are some frustrations that I have to let loose, so let us begin.
Since 2013, niggas told me to wait, told me it'll be cool, sick, it'll be straight. Wait to E3, Phil got us, I swear he gon' turn it all around, Xbox will be great. 7 years later, still holding out hope, folks praying to the gods cause they wanna see change. Looking out the window, watching all their hopes and dreams go huffing and puffing and bursting in flames. Patiently waiting, I waited for nothing. They cancel more games than they put in the oven. You cowards are sheep and you swear that you gamers. Praising this nigga for constantly fronting. Blame is diabetic, but he was the realest. He told you the truth, but you got in your feelings. Now how do you feel when you look in the mirror? He sold you a dream like a couple of children. Who are we kidding? You knew it was business. This dude is a liar. Look at his eyes, his crooked smile and his wicked vision. Gave you the X but had nothing to show. Bragging about power, I flashed by the pro. 4.2 was greater than 6, and that don't make sense, you son of a bitch. No one wants an Xbox.
Nope.
It don't matter the services or T-flops.
Nope.
You can keep that little game pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for?
Nothing, nigga.
No one wants an Xbox.
Nope.
It don't matter the services or T-flops.
Nope.
You can keep that little game pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for?
Nothing, nigga.
Xbox has more controllers than it got games. Xbox got a code for niggas who are insane. Xbox is the worst platform ever created. Xbox is the only console I have traded. That's the truth, you probably think I hate it. No, I hate the people that's behind the brand. And the fans are nuts for not giving a fuck about having a console without a stand. They'd rather stand but will not demand that the people they pay provide better content. The Series X is a lost cause, I would never buy it. I'm just being honest, it's a waste of money just like the X. Blowing smoke with broken promises. Big talk but no action, with a moron as the head of marketing. Team Green is a running joke. PlayStation got Miles Morales with Aloy in the background. Now that's what I call having talent. No one wants an Xbox.
Nope.
It don't matter the services or T-flops.
Nope.
You can keep that little game pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for?
Nothing, nigga.
No one wants an Xbox.
Nope.
It don't matter the services or T-flops.
Nope.
You can keep that little game pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for?
Nothing,
Do
nigga.
what you do. Xbox is the best box. Wise words from the best box. Phil Spencer convinced you niggas that PlayStation get next off. Y'all niggas been waiting a hot minute, like 3 dots on a text drop. Long time. Didn't they promise you gameplay, not traders ran on a desktop? Y'all niggas don't know much though. Nope. The Squad of King go cutthroat. Xbox niggas talk major shit. I'm looking at them like the fuck foe. Phil Spencer came through the back room. Left you niggas at the front door. Cut 5 games, made Game Pass. I told you niggas not to trust. I've been there and I done those. Shooting facts like a snub nose. Day one buying PlayStation, hold it up like a gun quote. I'll expose all you fuck niggas. Getting used like a sex spot. PC beggars getting y'all exclusives. Ain't no reason to hit GameStop because
no one wants an Xbox.
Nope.
It don't matter the services or T-flops.
Nope.
You can keep that little game pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for?
Nothing, nigga.
No one wants an Xbox.
Nope.
It don't matter the services or T-flops.
Nope.
You can keep that little game pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for?
Nothing, nigga.
I want diversity on your platform. I don't give a fuck what type of impact you think this shit has. I don't care what kind of goddamn impact. Only thing I wanted to impact is my thoughts. That it's a badass motherfucker. That's the only thing I wanted to impact. You know? At the end of the day, invest in the games. That's all I got for y'all.
OBJ the Don, signing off.
No one wants an Xbox. It doesn't matter the services, the T-flops. You can keep that little game pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for? Nothing, nooka. Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Jay Barry, and I'm back with another Speak from the Heart, here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4, and soon to become that PS5. Just turning up the volume so you guys can hear me loud and clear. How do I sound, guys? Do I sound loud and clear? Definitely appreciate all you guys coming through, because this is going to be a very, very interesting Speak from the Heart, and I still don't know what the hell is going on with my chat box. You know, like when I'm not streaming, it's working. When I start streaming, it goes blank. I haven't changed any settings, but we'll see what's going on, man. But what's good, guys, man? What is up, man? This is going to be a very interesting, show, Speak from the Heart, because, you know, a lot of things that was mentioned in that song, the Xbox anthem, Nobody Wants the Xbox, is a lot of truth, man. A lot of truth was in that song, and a lot of things is coming to light about that song. You know, because at the end of the day, with all the things that's happening within Xbox, I really do feel that it's a leadership issue. Yo, he delayed your chat bar. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, yo. I feel like there's a big leadership issue that's going on with Xbox, and they need to come out and address it. You know, everybody want to blame Matt Booty now. I'm looking at people blaming Matt Booty. Yeah, all that stuff is off, Court. All that stuff is off on Streamlabs. I have all the settings that I need to have on there is set, but when I'm not streaming, it shows up. That's why, you know, I was doing like testing 1, 2, 3 before the stream started, and it popped up. So I was like, okay, let me just close out OBS, then load it back up, then start the stream. Then when I start the stream, it doesn't show. But I can see the chat, so it doesn't matter if the chat is being shown in the on the overlay. But you know, I feel like there's a huge leadership issue. I'm hearing a lot of Xbox guys, they blaming Matt Booty now. You know, Matt Booty is the fall guy now for the lack of production with Xbox first party games. You know, Xbox been buying up studios left and right. They've been, talking big about their studios and the games that they're coming to deliver in the future. Then another console is going to drop for Xbox, and yet there's no games exclusively for Xbox dropping. Well, they have exclusives, but first party wise, they're lacking. Halo Infinite, was supposed to be that big, title for the Series X, that launch title for the Series X, but we saw that gameplay and we had to keep it real. My bad, guys. I just had like somebody hit me up. So we saw the gameplay and we was looking, that's not looking right. Even as PlayStation fanboys out here, we saw the gameplay. It was like, that's not looking right. That's not looking right. Not even I could have, Xbox come out here and display that type of game and have that launching on the Series X. That's the straight disrespectful to all the fan base. You had everybody excited for Halo. Aaron Greenberg put on Master Chief helmet during that May event, talking about Halo. Ooh. My man was hitting us with a Beyonce. Can I get a Halo? Ooh. You know what I mean? Yo, my man Aaron Greenberg hit us with the Beyonce in the May event with the helmet on. He was struggling to take the helmet off. You know what I mean? My man was like, yo, Matt Booty, Halo, Matt Booty, struggling. You know what I mean? And getting everybody excited and hype. Matt Booty was like, why this motherfucker bring up Halo? You saw Matt Booty's reaction when he's like, hey Matt, Halo. And my man Matt Booty's like, I guess Aaron, Halo will be there. He didn't look confident. He didn't look confident as far as saying that Halo's gonna be shown. He didn't look confident at all. He was like, yo, they put me up to this shit. You know, I'm getting 6 figures. I'm just gonna take my money and leave. You know what I mean? I'm getting my bread and leaving. Putting it, poor old Matt Booty. Put him up on the chopping block so he can get blamed for Phil Spencer's lack of leadership. How the hell you launch a console and you not have an exclusive game come out for the console? You out here pushing backwards compatibility. Jesus. How is that possible, guys? You launching a new generational console and you don't have an exclusive game? How did we get here where you don't have Halo ready, you don't have Forza ready, you don't have Fable ready, you don't have Avowed ready? None of these games are close to that launch of that Series X. None of them. You might as well push the Series X 2021 holidays. What is good, guys? What is up, man? Appreciate all you guys coming through. You might as well push that jump all the way to holiday 2021 because nothing is ready. How is everybody overlooking Phil Spencer's lack of leadership? How is anybody not blaming this guy that, yo, what is going on? Are you not watching? Are you not observing these studios? Are you not looking into what's going on? Talk to me, Phil. Yo, what is good, man? Let me do some shout outs, man, before we start this show. Yo, Sam Ash, what is good, man? Blackberry, what's up? Yo, Tekken God Jets. Yo, Bryce, what's good? Yo, Rollo, what's good? Foxing around. I'm chilling with Austin. Yo, Foxin, what's good, man? Not your mother, what's up? Yo, Muzzy. Yo, Muzzy, what's up, man? All the way from South Africa. That's lit right there. Yo, Buck Roger, what is good, man? Yo, Ronan Star, what's up? Debate E-Rock. Xbox fanboy. Yo, listen. Xbox fanboys don't want no debate. They got no ammo. What are you debating for? This is how Xbox debate is gonna go, right? You debate an Xbox guy, they're gonna be like, well, that's your opinion. No shit, Sherlock. We can agree to disagree. That's how they're gonna end it. They're gonna say all they stupid shit and we can agree to disagree. No, you're wrong. You ain't got shit. Launch day. You out here making fun of PlayStation. You know what I mean? Talking about, oh well, you know, I don't know if I'll pick up a PS5 because only for Miles Morales. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You telling me you're not gonna buy a PlayStation 5 so you can play that Miles Morales standalone Spider-Man game? Lies. Lies. Yo, Randy, what is up, man? Yo, Batter A, what is up? Yo, Predman, what's up, man? Chris Righteous, the second best lisp on YouTube. Yo, Chris, what's good, man? Yo, Rico, what's good, bro? Yo, J767, what is up, man? What is up, guys? Yo, Blackberry, what's good, bro? I see you out here. Yo, 2JZ, what's good, man? Yo, When We Meet, what is up? Tekken God Jets, what is up? Amanda Smith, what is up? Yo, all these people from Amsterdam, what is up? Send your boy some Amsterdam candies. You know what I mean? I want some Amsterdam candies. Pause. Nah, I'm joking. Yo, Chanju, what's good, man? What is up? Who else is in here? My man Lay, what's good, man? G Junior, what's up? Yo, Stealth Guy Gaming, shout out to my man Court, what's good, bro? Authentic, what is up? You know I got the best list from YouTube. Authentic. How I pronounce your name? Yo, Captain Thug Nasty, what's good, bro? What is up, guy? Yo, Plus Ultra, what's good, man? What is up? What is up? Yo, Dizzy. Shout out to my man, Dizzy. Yo, Dizzy. Dizzy's a good guy, man. But yo, Dizzy, Xbox gonna get this work today, man. Dizzy, I apologize ahead of time, okay? Yo, Dom P, what is good, man? Yo, Craig, the tech guy. Craig, what's good, bro? Let me see who else in here. Spider, what is good? Spider, what's good? Logical Nonsense. Yo, Logical said that I got destroyed yesterday in Ashley Luca's podcast. Shout out to Ashley Luca, by the way. She had like a Scum on One podcast. You know, he said I got destroyed, which I pretty much laid out my points loud and clear, even though I was getting cut off. You know what I mean? But shout out to Luca. Who else is in there? Who else? Let me scroll all the way. Yo, Get This Work, what's good, man? Yo, Dreology, what's good? Yo, Dre, you gonna take this countdown. You know what I mean? You gonna take this countdown. Yo, Bridget, what is up? Yo, Demi, what is good, man? Randy, what's up? What's up? I'm seeing everybody. I'm scrolling all the way up. Iron Fist, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, Persona! Keep it so NY. Keep it so NY like the boys that made PlayStation. You already know! You gotta televise the greatest nation. Yo, Jazz, what's good, bro? Grind my gears. I know Jazz is cooking out here, yo. Yo, Veja, what is good, man? Shout out to Veja with the donation, man. Xbox fanboys after Halo Infinite reveal. 343 is going with the original Halo art style. Game looks great after the Halo Infinite delay. Yeah, you know, you're right. It needed a little bit more time in the oven. Yeah. Yo, that's a fact. That's a fact, Veja, man. That is a fact. Yo, dudes was damage controlling left and right. By the way, I'm gonna play a nice little clip here off the craziness that everybody wanted a Halo Infinite chair. Everybody wanted a Halo Infinite poster from Microsoft, because I don't know how the hell you react to Halo Infinite with the game looking like this. You know what I mean? I don't know how is that possible. Yo, Sony Profit, man, appreciate the donation. Wait for E3 2021. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, the wait for E3 been happening since 2017. They about to go into 2021 talking about wait for E3. It's a damn shame, man. Yo, True Virgil, what's up, man? Yo, Hola Moco, what is up? Yo, let me play this real quick for you guys. Because guys, this is the funniest thing I ever seen in my life, bro. Like the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. And I'm gonna play this for y'all because I want y'all to see these reactions out here. I don't know how people can be like, yo, Halo Infinite looking amazing, man. It's taking the old school Halo essence, the combat evolved essence. It's going back to its original form with the damage control. Look at these reactions, people. Look at these reactions. Here we go.
Oh my god! No!
Oh my god!
Yo! Oh my god! Bro! We're getting gameplay!
Oh my god!
Dude, look how sick he looks! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god! Look at the AR. Look how sick the assault rifle is.
It looks gorgeous.
Look at the AR. Look how sick the AR is. Let's continue.
It looks absolutely gorgeous.
It looks what? It looks what? Let's continue.
Oh my god! Wow. Look at the map. It's open world. Oh, you saw he slide?
Hey yo, this is where this man is getting excited. The man stick a grenade on the dude. The man jumped up. No fall animation, nothing. But this is what you getting excited. My man's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I never seen that before. Oh my god. Let's continue.
Yeah.
This looks fucking incredible though, dude.
Oh,
I'm telling you guys, they are trying to get gaming chairs. They're trying to get a Halo poster in the background. They're trying to get an interview with Matt Booty. This is straight capping. You know what I mean? And yo, I went into watching Halo like, yo, they're about to blow my socks off. 12 T-flops of power. Huh? What? Yo, shout out to my man Gaming with Persona, man, with the $50 donate. What? What is going on? Wait, what are you saying? 400 people was watching Speak from the Heart. Hit the like button. Bless up to my boy. 400 people in the chat. What? Yeah, shout out to my man Persona, man. Appreciate it, man. Let's continue.
This game is beautiful.
Oh, crap. Oh.
Hey, yo, this chick said it looks beautiful when they're going up the ladder where all the pop-ins was coming in the damn game. Let's continue.
Dude, it's splattering like crazy.
Oh my God, Bruce back. Bruce back, baby.
No, dude! What? Wow!
Yo, shout out to my man Rafe the Emperor, man, with the $5 donation. He said, yo, what up, Bari? Jay Bari, glad to see the PlayStation Nation here to support. Shout out to the chat. The Emperor's here. Yo, shout out to all you guys, man, in here, man. Appreciate it. Damn, who would have thought? But we gonna speak from the heart. I'm gonna open up the chat soon, but we gonna speak from the heart.
Yo.
Ouch. In the words of Hard 8, ouch.
I'm in it. Yes. That was amazing.
All that capping, yo. All that capping. Just so they can get a new gaming chair. Huh? Just so they could get a gaming chair. All that capping. So for a gaming chair? Yo, let me remove this thing here because nothing is working. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let me remove this 1 second. Oh, I just keep it up. Who cares? Who cares? I'll keep it. You know? Also they could get a flight stick, right? For flight sim. Yeah. All that. And the funny thing about this is that people were getting mad at PlayStation fans for speaking the truth about how Halo Infinite looks. You imagine if the PlayStation Nation, all you people in the chat right now, imagine if you guys didn't speak your mind about what you saw from Halo Infinite. You imagine that? That game would have launched on the Xbox Series X whenever it launches in November, looking just like that. Pop-ins, you know what I mean? The grass is popping in and out. The fog is popping in and out. You see multiple Craig the Brute. You know what I mean? Yo, Sick Humor TV, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Sick. No one wants an Xbox. Yo, Uncompetitive, what's up, man? Yo, Danny Gel B, what's good, bro? It is asinine, man. Imagine imagine us if we didn't go out and speak from the heart. Where we was like, yo, Halo, honestly, the gameplay looks pretty cool, right? The actual gun mechanics and all, it looks Halo. But it wasn't pushing anything innovative. Yo, the Tuggus, what's good, man? Appreciate the subscription. Welcome to the channel. It wasn't pushing anything as far as pushing the envelope for the next big Halo. It just looked more the same. You know what I mean? And people's getting mad at PlayStation fans for saying, yo, this game looks kind of mid. Like it's looking like Halo. Yeah, you added some new guns here and there, but everything looks the same, right? You put a grappling hook, but the grappling hook mechanic look off. You know what I mean? I'm listening to Black Bond explaining Master Chief and how Master Chief is like a big, heavy Spartan, and this man is up in the air with a grappling hook to a freaking grunt, and he's being pulled towards a grunt. The weight distribution is off there, right? Yo, Mr. Pio, what's good, bro? Yo, Juan Zepp, what is up, man? Appreciate you coming through, man. But yo, listen, I know a lot of people want to speak about this. Yo, Caution, what's good, bro? I know a lot of people want to speak about this, and I'm not gonna have them waiting. I'm gonna go into the Speak from the Heart, Discord. Gonna go into the open chat and get people in here. If you guys play on Xbox as well, let me know, man. Let me know. Let me fix this right here. Make sure they can hear me. What? What? I don't want this pop out here. What? Oh, it's not connected. Hold on, guys. I'm connecting. Hold on. Something wrong with Discord? What's going on with Discord? You know what I mean? Yo, random guy, what's good, man? Leave Xbox alone. Yo, something's going on with Discord where it's not connecting. I could definitely tell it's not connected. Let's try this one here. Nope. Yo, Phil don't want people speaking from the heart, guys. Let me close Discord and open it back up. Phil does not want anybody speaking from the heart, guys. Okay? But nah, it's listen, at the end of the day, right? A delay, in my personal opinion, a delay is never a bad thing, but it kind of sucks. Especially when you're anticipating a game, right? You could be anticipating a game. Like one thing I brought to people was Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake was one of those games where I was looking forward to, and when that game got delayed, oh my God, yo, like my heart dropped. You know what I mean? Because I really wanted to play that game when the initial release date was announced. But when it got delayed, yeah, I knew it was going to be a better game per se. But at the end of the day, I was like,
But Phil Spencer said,
I was a little upset.
There we go.
There we go, man. Yo,
what's
good,
yo?
Man? What is up, guys? What is up?
What's up?
Yo, Barry, hold up. Barry, can I get the floor for a second, please? Am I allowed? Can I have the floor?
Absolutely, man. Introduce yourself, man.
Yo, guys, what is good, man? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of When Persona Speaks podcast, host of When Persona Interviews podcast, and co-host to What's Up PlayStation podcast with my boy Barry every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on What's Up PlayStation YouTube channel. Listen, guys, I got to talk to you for a second, right?
Yo, T-Man, what's good, bro?
I got to talk to you guys for a second in the chat. First off, shout out to the 400 plus people here right now, man. I appreciate you guys. 453. You guys are amazing, man. Hit the like button. Support my boy Barry. Y'all know what it is, man. Share the stream, all that good stuff, right? Now, this is something that I've talked about on my podcast a number of times, right? I've talked about fans versus enablers, right? When we think of people that are fans of a console, fans of a game, fans of a developer, or whatever the case may be, right? Oftentimes, you see a lot of people within the community that proclaim that they are a true fan of a game, a true fan of a console, and all these different things, right? But then you never see these people point out the negatives of that console, game, or developer, right? And, I've noticed this for some time now, and it's caused me to really ask, are these people fans or are these people enablers, right? What is an enabler? An example of an enabler is someone that knows that doing something, giving you something, or allowing you to continue to do something is wrong, but they still egg you on anyway, right? And when I look at Xbox and when I look at how Microsoft has been moving the past, not couple months, not couple weeks, a couple years, I had to really question the loudest bunch within the community on social media that proclaim their love for Xbox, that proclaims their love for Microsoft, that proclaims that Phil Spencer, Game Pass, and all these different things are doing right by the consumer and the gamer, and Microsoft is doing a good job. I have to ask you, and I really want you to think about this. Go to your mirror in your bathroom. Look in the mirror, and I really want you to ask yourself, are you a fan or are you an enabler, right?
Persona,
because
you
when the
need to tell them to get a
PlayStation...
shape up first. Get a shape up first,
Oh, definitely get a shape up.
Yeah, clean up,
But
then
the reason,
look in the mirror.
the reason why I asked this is because this. When the PlayStation, I don't even want to say PlayStation Nation, when certain people within the community that they think are, trying to keep Xbox down, right, are saying my Halo looks very, it looks rough. Halo doesn't look good. Where the issues are glaring and they're being pointed out in videos and comparisons, and all these different things that we're seeing through YouTube. We are called haters. We are called toxic. We are called, we don't really care about gaming. These are people that want to keep gaming down, right? Right? But when the studio itself comes out and tells you, hey, look, we're going to delay the game because we feel this game is not up to par with what we believe would be a quality experience for our fans. So we're choosing to delay the game until 2021, right? If the damn studio can come out and they knew, and Barry, you raise a great point. If we all just went la-di-da rainbows and ponies, no pun intended, and we just say, oh yeah, it's fine, it's perfect. I strongly believe, and I'm talking 80 to 90% sure, we would have not gotten this delay. Right? This is why I say this, and I'm gonna shut up after this. This is why I asked the question, are people in this community really fans? And I'm asking this question across the board. Please, Microsoft and Halo just so happens to have to be the example, but I really asked this question across the board, right? Because if you are a fan, you should be able to speak on the good and the bad.
And
because
the mediocre.
It's not always good. Yeah. Everything that a company does is not always good. But we always see the good and we always see the bad swept under the rug. Right? Mm-hmm. So I really want people to seriously look in the mirror, and I want you guys to ask yourselves, am I a fan or am I an enabler?
Yo, Persona, I'm gonna ask y'all a question real quick, but let me shout these people out for a second, man. You know, I always gotta do shout outs. Yo, Guapzilla, what's up, man? Veja, what's good? Yo, Ryan, what's good, bro? I see y'all in the chat, man. Interesting comments. What is up, man? That's a cool name. Yo, Star Guardian, what's up, man? Yo, Jazz, I see you, boy. I see Yo Lay, what's good? True Bleed, what is up? Lucy Loon, what is up, man? And my man Jamar Bates, what is good, guys? Definitely appreciate it. And shout out to all you guys in here, man. We got Persona, we got Omar, we got Lavon, we got Chris Righteous, Mr. Stealth himself in the chat. But I want to ask you guys a question. Yo, Jose, what's good, bro?
Okay.
Why is it that when it comes to PlayStation games, everybody got the magnifying glass on, where they looking for every little nook and cranny detail as far as what's good and what's bad? But when it came to Halo Infinite, they was just ignoring everything. Oh, Pop-ins? Nah, still launch that shit, Phil.
They felt sorry for Xbox.
Why? I'll tell you why, Barry. And this, and I'm going to use sports, right? And this is just hypothetical. So, say, star quarterback of a high school team, right? He gets caught in a scandal where some crazy happened or whatever the case may be. He gets caught cheating on his girl, whatever, right? It's blown out of proportion because he is the star. All eyes are on him. The expectations of the star quarterback of the team is always supposed to be pristine, greatness, and a leader, right? Now, say a center for the football team, not as popular, he's not really getting no bitches. He just, some side dude. He gets caught cheating. It's still news, but it's like, it's not as blown out of proportion because he's not the star, right? People don't look at him to lead. This is why PlayStation and Microsoft, it's levels. It's levels because
to the shit.
when you look at PlayStation is very successful. Successful exclusives, successful games. They have, they've got the numbers, they've got the fan base, they've got the exclusives, they've got everything. They check off the right boxes to really be able to talk their shit, right? When someone is always winning, everyone, you know what it is? Look at this as the Rocky story. Everyone loves the underdog. Apollo Creed is great and he's, living life, blah, 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 but it's the underdog. Right? Everyone loves a good underdog story. Yeah. So in Microsoft's case, Microsoft is the underdog, right?
Of course.
And they want people. It's almost pity, Barry. You get what I'm saying? It really is almost pity.
Yo, Mr. Corleone, what's good, man? Yo, Howard Gaming, what's up? But the thing is, I feel like you shouldn't be like that. I get the comparison that you're trying to make there, Persona. But at the end of the day, is that if you are a fan of a game, right? If you're a fan of a game, everybody in here, Chris Righteous, Persona, Mr. Stealth, you know what I mean? Omar, Layvon. I don't know if you bought this game, but Layvon, if you didn't buy it, I'm kicking you in the shin. You know what I mean? Link. Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. We was excited for that game. My game of the year.
But I got no comment on that game.
But guess what we all did right there? We pointed out the flaws with Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, I understand.
It was like, yo, look at these textures. This is not up to snuff. Square, you can do better. These dudes saw Halo Infinite gameplay. Pop-ins.
Yes.
Coming out the map, the whole game was loading in, the lighting was loading in. You going up an elevator, the fog was in and out. Craig the Brute. No fall animation. And these guys were like, it's fine. It looked good. Release it. Yo, people are upset with Microsoft and PlayStation. Matter of fact, no, they're not even upset at Microsoft. They're upset at PlayStation fans for calling out how Halo look and it should be delayed. That's benefiting you, the Xbox gamer that wants to hold Halo up in this mantle and cheer for it.
You kind of are helping us to a sense when you really think about it.
But this goes back to the fan versus enabler comparison, right? When it comes to Halo, right? If they see anybody that's not a rabid fanboy that just shills for Xbox, pointing out the negatives, they automatically assign it to hate. And I'm like, no, the game really looks this bad. It really does look this bad. Like, this is not, like, put all the fanboy shit stuff to the side. Put that stuff to the side. Let's just talk games right now, right? Let's just talk games. The game looks that bad. So bad that you've got Domino's. As shitty as you may think their pizza is, this is still $1 billion company.
Yeah.
Domino's, $1 billion company, cracking jokes. Halo became a meme, and not in a good way.
Yeah.
Not in a good way. This is why I'm saying when your vote, squeaky wheel gets the oil. Squeaky wheel gets, and this is why I look at the Xbox community and I shake my head, because look what being vocal got you. You essentially are about to get a better game than what you have got at launch. Now, is it getting pushed back? Of course. Does that suck? Yes. 100%. It sucks. But at the same time, look what being vocal got you. It got you change.
My thing is like, did people really want Halo to launch in the state that we saw at the Xbox showcase?
I'll say this, Barry. If anybody says yes, they don't belong in the gaming community.
No, because I'm confused, because this game was going to launch without no ray tracing, the biggest feature that
they were going to patch it in, basically. That's what they were going to do.
I understand that, but it was going to be a post patch. It's coming in after the launch.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to say, like, if you're trying to take, you're not even taking advantage of the actual
hardware or whatever
when you bought it.
Ask this question, Barry. Now here's where the most important question has to be asked here. The most important. Had this game been truly built from the ground up for it to be a next gen exclusive, would people still be receiving this game at launch? You have to ask that question, people.
No, real talk.
Is the Xbox One?
I don't think this game was going to launch, bro. I think this game is in development hell, where the management, the leadership, they failed. They failed.
Oh no, it's definitely failed. It's definitely failed.
You can have the most skilled developers in the world. You still have to lead them down the right path as far as what you have to do.
Very true. Very true. But you have to hold on, Kyle. I'm gonna shut up after this. But you still have to ask this question, Barry, and people in the chat. You still have to ask this question. Going into 2021, is it feasible? Is it logical? Is it truly possible to have this game be a generational, a cross-gen game?
No, it has to be
moving forward. I'm looking at Microsoft like, look, just put this shit out on Xbox and PC, Xbox Series X and PC, bro. Fuck this current gen bullshit.
I agree with you 100%.
Push this shit to next gen and let it be next gen. No, and realistically, the Xbox community should be saying that too.
Yeah.
You don't want no compromises when it comes to this game, because again, this isn't a Quantum Break 2 or some bullshit. This is a flagship title. Do you understand what that means? A flagship title?
Mm-hmm.
A flagship title. This is the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme. This is your title that is meant to push consoles. This is your title that pulls them in. It has to be pristine. It has to be the best it can be. And it cannot be the best it can be being on current gen consoles. It needs to be a next gen console exclusive only. And of course on PC, because, whatever. But, fuck PC. It just has to be.
Yo, so
all right, I'm gonna shut up now.
Let me get Omar. You can say your thoughts on this delay, and after Omar, we go with either Chris or Court. And I see Jez is in here. Yo, Jez, what's good?
Yo,
man?
What's up, guys?
Nothing much. Let Omar get his point off. Then we can all gather. Yo, once again, guys, this is Speak from the Heart, where it's an open chat. If you guys want to talk about the delay, just please be respectful as far as letting people get their opinions out. I know I'm bad with that as well, where I cut people off, but you guys cut me off when needed, okay? Unless I'm like really into something, I'm like, yo, I gotta get this off. But go ahead and cut me off if you guys gotta say what you gotta say. But this is Speak from the Heart. Don't hold back. Be respectful in the chat. And Omar, go ahead, man.
Okay, so stop chat, stop panel.
Yo, why is there 514 people in the chat? I don't know what's going on here. But Omar, go ahead, man. I apologize.
Here is the thing. It is now to the level of comical to talk about this. It's almost I'm not here trying to joke or something. It feels like you're kicking a dog while the dog is already down and about to die. But here is my issue. I remember I was on a podcast and I was talking about it, and I felt more anger than anybody on the podcast, and they were all Xbox fans for the most part, and they were massive Halo fans. I mean, how can you be a massive Halo fan and accept this crap? You know what I got to hear? I got to hear that, well, Halo never had that realistic of
realistic graphics.
Or Halo doesn't need to look good as long the gameplay. Like when I remember I was on Sick Humor podcast and they showed the teaser for Halo Infinite. People were losing their shit on the other side. Like,
you talking about the first reveal?
Yeah, the very first teaser. How it was going to supposed to be for next gen, blah blah blah. The whole thing. So fast forward, you would expect. You start to hear they want to make Halo Infinite reboot. They want it to be on the level of God of War. That actually makes you excited. That lets you see, oh, look, Microsoft is looking at what Sony is doing and they want to combat them. Like, good, competition, let's go. Yeah. And then you come at the actual reveal. and it's like, excuse motherfucking me. Is this what you have? But you would literally want to go the Destiny route with that shit. Is this where the fuck is Halo? Is Halo Dignity? What's this? Not only that
They wasn't pushing the envelope when it came to Halo. This just looked like, oh, this is Halo. You know, it wasn't nothing
like
really. Yeah, you're real, Jez. Real talk. Honestly, I feel like it was.
Yeah,
this
like
was
a
a
weekend
rush
project.
job. This was a rush job demo that they put together. You know, after hyping this shit for 2 years. 2 years they've been hyping Halo, saying it's going to launch for what was was it Project Scarlet?
Project Scarlet. Yep.
Right.
They talked about it for 2 years. They talked about it
2
18
years. So let me read the actual statement that they have, and then I'm going to have Chris Righteous, Jez, and Court. Any of you guys can come in.
Can I just say one last thing?
Yeah, go and finish off, man.
They are supposedly having a budget of 500 mil, and remember when and it makes you question if this was only on the next gen hardware, would they have been in development hell all along? It makes you actually question that.
Honestly, I don't think they will. Honestly, it doesn't matter if this was going to be Series X only. In my opinion, I think this game was in development hell.
It wasn't even running on the Series X, man. It was on a PC.
It was running on PC.
Unlimited power, right? Yeah,
True.
That's what it looked like on unlimited power. Oh shit!
But what I'm saying is that even if this game was just going to come out for Series X, I feel like this game was still going to be in some development hell, because at the end of the day, you teased the game 2 years ago, and 2 years onward, we haven't seen any gameplay from it, which was weird. Then you want to show us gameplay a couple of months before the game was going to come out. That was weird. Even for Microsoft, that's weird. I know Phil has a certain criteria when it comes to showing off games too early, but that's weird. But let me read the statement, and then we're gonna chop this up right here, man. Look at this statement right here. Today, I want to share an important Halo Infinite development update with the community. We have made the difficult decision to shift our release to 2021 to ensure the team has the adequate time to deliver a Halo game experience that meets our vision. This decision to shift our release is the result of multiple factors that have contributed to development challenges, including ongoing COVID-related impact affecting us all this year. I want to acknowledge the hard work from our team at 343 Industries, who have remained committed to making a great game and finding solutions to development challenges. Really, you find solutions? Okay. However, it is not sustainable for the well-being of our team or the overall success of the game to ship this holiday. I mean,
can I say something real quick?
The PlayStation Nation, we saw that. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I want to make something very, very clear to everybody here, right? First off, we all acknowledge that we are even right now, we all are in the middle of a pandemic, right? We all are dealing with the COVID situations in our respective states, respective continents, respective countries, whatever, simultaneously, right? We also understand that developers and these companies are working from home or, some type of hybrid to develop these games, create these games, and, get things, get the ball rolling, right? With that being said, this is the third time that I've seen Microsoft blame Greenberg or whoever use COVID as the reason why their products, their presentation, or their games are not up to snuff. Let's get one thing straight here, right? COVID started, well, it didn't start, but the shutdowns and things like that and the real panic and pandemonium in America, it started in March. This game has been in development for 5 years. I do not care what these people are saying on COVID, because that's a weak excuse. This game has been in development for 5 years. What were you doing the 4.5 or however many years prior? I'm pretty sure that 343 was one of the first people to have a Xbox Series X development kit. Why are you using
Chris going
as an excuse here? This is bullshit, right? This is something that really no one should accept. This is weak. This is weak. This is weak
different types of delays,
PlayStation can still produce. When are people going to wake up and really see what the fuck's going on here? Like, seriously, I need the community to stop shilling for this bullshit, bruh. Like, stop shilling for this shit, man. Start calling out this bullshit, man. This team is in disarray. This team is in chaos behind closed doors. And this community needs to start demanding answers here. Because this isn't just, I'm looking at an Anthem situation here with how that shit was being handled. This is looking like it's going to shape up to be that. People need to be a lot more vocal with the bullshit.
I kind of agree with you there, because they listed, well, they didn't list it. They mentioned that they had multiple factors, right? But they only highlighted one, which was COVID. And COVID is a serious issue. We understand that, there's going to be some development issues there, but we have seen plenty of AAA games come out, even though, COVID had affected those as well, but they still were able to launch their game. This game was in development, as Persona said, longer than some of those games that came out. You know what I mean? Which is kind of...
Why is it that PlayStation 5 event... I'm going to shut up after this, Jazz. I swear to God, I'm going to shut up. I know I'm talking way too much on the show. Why is it that the PS5 event can... Why can PlayStation deliver? Why can Nintendo deliver? Why are these companies delivering? Microsoft's not delivering on any front. And it's, COVID. They're this. Oh, no crunch. Oh, it's always an excuse, man. Wait till E3 2021? Wait till Inside Xbox Christmas? Like, what the fuck, man? Don't you people get tired of repeating that bullshit? All this talk about specs from the Spec Ops. All this talk about the power. All this talk about greatness. All this talk about Xbox is back to compete and all this bullshit. And the words that's about to utter out you people's mouths is, wait till E3 2021.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let Jazz get his shots off real quick. Jazz, go ahead, man.
Hold on. All right.
Shout out to my man Persona, though. Persona, he chopping some gems, man. Dog.
That's a grinder right there. There's a grinder right there.
Hold on real quick. Y'all been roasting the Halo and Microsoft for a while now, right? Which I'm all for it, right? But before we continue to roast Halo and Microsoft, when we're talking about capping and enabling, there's people right now, right here, right now, that is capping for this game called Marvel Avengers, bro. Straight capping for the Avengers game.
Who's capping? Speak from the heart.
Y'all capping for the Avengers game. Y'all saying that shit is fire. That shit ain't fire.
Did you? Okay, wait. See,
shit,
Persona, hold on. I'm gonna kick him in the shin. Let me kick him in the shin.
Set him straight, Barry. Set him straight.
This man came in here and said we are capping for Avengers when we called out all of the performance issues. We called out all of the issues that we had with the game and what we wanted to improve with. But we said the game is overall fun and we're enjoying it. We're showing gameplay. We're streaming it. We're showing us things that's going on with the game. But you're questioning our opinion. This Halo thing is not our opinion. This is an actual factual information that this game is getting delayed due to its performance issues and how lacking it looked for a next-gen game. How are we capping, sir?
That Avengers is hot garbage.
Back to Jez. Anyway, Jez, what you want, Chris?
That's an opinion.
Anyway,
you are basing. Hold on, one second. You are basing everything off an opinion. You might think it's garbage. Yeah, if you think it's garbage, that's perfectly fine. But you can't say that people is enjoying the game and say we're capping.
Nah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just playing around. I'm just.
Oh, yo, Chris, send me your address right now. Send me your address.
Somebody send Chris.
Somebody said what?
Somebody send Chris some icy hot so he could
Nah, Chris my dude,
icy
man.
and hot to relax it away.
Bro,
Anyway,
listen,
back to Jez.
Bro, hold on. Nah. I said this before, right? I said this before. There are some characters that I really enjoy playing as. Like, there is fun and there is potential. I literally said that. There is fun in this potential, but the mission structure, enemy variety, if it's gonna be like that, that's what the post content and the end game is gonna be like. That shit is kind of like Anthem. It's probably gonna have more.
All right, so now it's time for me to kick you in your other shit.
No. Listen. I've been playing the game.
Beta.
Right, hold on. Shout out to
this beta got more content than Anthem itself.
Listen. I play Anthem. I bought Anthem digitally. Right, I can't get a refund.
I got the game
shit.
too.
So I'm burnt on that shit. So when I'm going into another looter, right? Yo, I'm gonna be, you know what I mean? I'm keeping my eye out for everything, and this shit don't look like it's gonna have a lot of content end game wise.
So
as far as the story,
where are you getting this information
was dope. No, this is just what I'm saying. If what I'm playing from the beta,
you think that there's not going to be any content in the game based off
I hope so.
6 to 10 missions in the beta?
I hope so.
No, there was 20 missions in the beta.
No, but here's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the mission structure. If it's going to be the same thing over and over again, was little to none variety.
They said that there's going to be a full campaign and then there's going to be
I understand. I'm talking about post campaign after endgame, but we heard it all before. We've heard it with Destiny. We've heard it with
and Destiny
Anthem.
has delivered.
We've heard it, but not at launch. People complained about some of the content that Destiny.
But hold on. See. Let me kick him in. Let me kick him in his other shit.
I'm not kicking him in my shit. I got my shin guards right now.
We're going down a rabbit hole. And we let's tackle Halo Infinite first,
back
and then
Halo.
We're gonna come back to the Avengers.
At least that game is coming out this year, though.
Nah, I mean,
back to Jez.
At least it's coming out this year. You'll be able to play the Avengers.
Jez. I'm trying to get my shit off. As far as Halo Infinite, I already said it before that this should look like a free to play. 1 week later, they said this is a free to play game, right? We've all called it out. We've all said it looks rough and stuff like that. Yeah, some people were denying it. Some people were saying, oh, it looks great, whatever. But luckily, those people are in the minority because a lot of the industry and a lot of, fans were out here being vocal about it. That's why they're delaying it because so many people were complaining about it. So this is actually awesome. This is actually great for the game, right? It's supposed to be a flagship game. So by the time this releases, hopefully they got a lot of issues fixed. I really don't think that 343 is going to really deliver all the way on this, even if they fix some of the issues. But hey, we'll see. As far as the Series X and the launch, this shit is going to hurt the Series X like heavy because I had people telling me that, the PS5 launch, you got Spider-Man DLC and gas launch, and Halo Infinite is going to be better than all of that stuff at launch. And that's why the Xbox Series X launch is a lot better. And now what you got launching? What do you got launching? Oh, the medium. The medium looks cool, but the medium's not a system seller. A lot of people are not gonna cop the medium. A lot of people are not gonna care for the medium. Sorry. You know what I mean?
You got Scorn, though, Chris. What about Scorn? Yeah. Yo, what is
Scorn? What is Scorn? Let me shout out this alien cock.
Let me shout out this super chat from Ashton Luca. She said, "Destiny delivered."
Yeah, let me answer that real quick. I typed that in the chat, but I'm saying it anyway. Listen, first off, Barry, Court, explain to these people. Destiny, when you come to Destiny, that's my lane, bro. Stop this. Destiny is my lane.
If you are on a PS4 at any time, you got Persona as a friend. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see this man on Destiny.
Destiny is my lane. Listen, with D1, the complaint with Destiny 1 was that the grind was too grindy for the gear and the weapons and things like that. And people didn't want to keep People didn't want to keep doing the same stuff over and over to grind out different games.
And the story was non-existent.
They found out exploits and glitches and stuff like that. I remember
So that was the problem with Destiny 1 that a lot of people had, and also the story. People like a lot of the scores came from the story, and a lot of people hadn't played the end game, the raids, the strikes, the crucible, all these different things. Tons of things to do in D1. D2 was a shit show at the beginning. I give you that. They fixed it. They turned it around. It's in a better position now, but it was still a shit show. I got both platinums. I play this game.
Oh shit! That man flashing that platinums.
I've put in a lot of time into this. Now back to Jez. Jez, go and give us your thoughts on this Halo, sir.
Oh wait, did Chris finish? My bad, Jay.
No, go ahead, Jez. Go ahead.
Yo, he got to start doing some push-ups. Getting ready for playing Xbox tonight.
Yo,
Chris
is too nice. He be nice. He be like, all right, guys, let's go.
Yo, they kicked my ass off. That was not nice.
But anyway, but I said all y'all capping for Avengers, but I'm too nice.
No, you fell back.
I didn't play the beta, so I have no comment on the
Avengers. You didn't put that statement on your chest because you already knew we was coming for them. We was coming for them shins.
I was gonna say, come on now.
Nah, actually, I was gonna drop the beta impression, but actually, I'm gonna try it again this weekend because they're gonna have another.
Yeah, I didn't try it though. I gotta try it out.
I did play. Black Widow was actually my favorite. Like I like some of the games.
It looked all right.
Like Black Widow, she's my favorite because I like really fast. I like her super. How she gets like, the melee weapon and shit is glowing all red and whatever. So there is potential, but I'm just saying there's like post content. I don't like. We're gonna revisit this, man. I want to see how long y'all stick with this game after launch.
Oh, I'm
yo,
Marvel. Wait, matter of fact, let's stop going back into the. We'll come back.
Yeah,
we'll
Chris trying to pull niggas back.
Big shout out to Rafe the Emperor.
You talking to gamers, bro?
And y'all talked about Halo. Halo's trash.
Big shout out to Rafe the Emperor with the donation. He said, "Breaking news: Destiny's still trash." Big shout out to Ashton Luca.
They trying to troll me, bro.
She says that, sir, I have over 1,000 hours in Destiny.
She a Titan main too.
I play every day. I have all 3 characters over 1,060. Titan main. I think Persona got the same hours too.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense.
Yo, DC was good, bro. Yo, what's good, Spartan God?
Hold on, I want to hear Jez's thoughts. I'm dead ass.
Let everybody get their thoughts. Right. We all over the place right now.
So just to jump off of Gaming Persona, what he was saying about the whole before Chris talked about the Avengers, talking about Halo Infinite. The thing is that there's different types of delays. There's delays because of actually production issues or things like that, like you saw with Last of Us 2, where they delayed it because of the COVID situation and what was going on. Then there are delays like this where they show a game as a demo gameplay, it gets a huge slapback and a negative impression from the community, and then the game gets delayed. This happened another time with a little old game, and actually it's Phil Spencer's favorite franchise, Crackdown fucking 3. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Crackdown 3.
That's right.
Remember when they showed it at that Comic-Con and they had people playing it and it was glitchy and all this other stuff? They took that shit back and they delayed. It was supposed to come out with the X. And I've said this before. The Series X launch right now is basically the Xbox One X remastered. It's 2017 remastered. The same thing. Crackdown was supposed to launch with the X. It got delayed after that horrible showing at Gamescom. Oh, not Gamescom, the comic show, whatever the hell they had. That Major Nelson playing with celebrities and horseshit. It looked horrible. People said this is horrible. It was a meme. Again, done. They have doing this again because what's interesting is that after they showed Halo Infinite, when I first saw it, I was like, oh man, this don't look good. And I had my initial reactions with it with Merc and stuff, and
I saw it. Merc was capping though. Shout out to Merc.
Merc was, and then he pulled back a little bit. After I was like, Merc, this don't look like Halo. This looks a little rough. Like this, what is this stuff? And then the pop-in when he did the elevator. And the thing is people go point that out. You know what? It's interesting. When he's going on the elevator and spanning across the world, that was supposed to be an impressive moment to show you how large the world is. That's why the pop-in at that moment was horrible, because the whole point of him going on the elevator and panning to the right with the fucking birds going across and all the pretty Halo ring, that was supposed to show you the expansion. And actually you get pop-in and clouds in the distance. That was horrible, like of a demonstration of that.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, it is a simple AA go destroy an AA gun, and you fighting the same goddamn enemies that have no reaction. It looked like it was a rush job. And the thing is that when they show this, I was like, this don't look like Halo. This looks like a rush job. Like, what the hell is this thing? They sent out a notification or an email on the blog on July 30th that reinforced their statement, going like, well, we showed you this 2 years ago when we showed you the slip space engine and you didn't have any problems. That was that like amazing demo that looked like Lion King with the animals pan. Remember that? That slip space
the one
engine?
with like the deer and all that?
Yeah. They're like, nobody complained then. I'm like, yeah, no shit, because the game don't look like that. Now they go, we did a Halo with original assets. That's what I'm calling this. Halo Infinite with original assets. Because that's what that shit looked like. It looked like they
a lot of people was using that in their damage control, where I saw a lot of people say they going back to the original form and the original look. I was like, oh, come on, bro.
Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, it looked like a passion project that somebody said, let's redo the landing on the Halo ring from Halo 1. It looked like a fan-made thing, and I think fan-made stuff would have been better.
Yeah.
The next complaint, that reinforcement they did, was they go, oh, but it's an early build. Yeah, well, it turned out to be in that statement, it was only a couple of weeks old. And what's interesting is that I even went back and showed this shit. Halo 5 reveal. Halo 4 reveal. Halo 4 reveal. Nobody said that was an early build. It looked amazing. It looked polished. Microsoft was confident. This looked like they just rushed this thing out and crossed their fingers. And then they tried to damage control it on July 30th. Saying like, you know, oh, we love Craig, we love the, like, just they were totally caught off guard with the negative reaction. I don't know how. Like, I don't know how they thought that this was acceptable. And I blame their management and whatever the hell they're doing, because they hyped up this gameplay.
Leadership, Jez. Leadership, man.
It's leadership. It's Phil Ness, man.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Jez? They thought that the fact that it was Halo, people would overlook the glaring issues. They got beside themselves. They got cocky.
You didn't see the video I played before we started this thing?
Yeah, I saw it.
They thought people were gonna look the other way. Yeah.
Let me get these super chats out the way before they refresh.
Now don't read this slander on straight.
Nah. Read David. Read my guy David.
Yo, shout out to my man D Almighty Spartan guy. He said 1,000 hours makes sense now. We like trash. Rico S with a donation said Destiny is Farmville for shooters. One second, hold up. Star Guardian, he said, if you like Destiny, shout out to Star Guardian with a donation, by the way. If you like Destiny, you should play Warframe. And definitely, definitely a better in scope and content, but of course, depends if you prefer cooperative play. I played Warframe, it was fun.
Warframe dog
shit.
Warframe
is dog shit. Cut that off.
They definitely updated. And shout out to my man David Gaines, my man Strictly in here. Avengers is trash. Laugh out loud. Who cares? And then D Almighty Spartan guy said Halo Infinite combat and graphics not evolved. And shout out to my man DC. My man Dark Cloud, he asked a question. He said, I feel Microsoft was doing the same thing that they did with Bungie and Combat Evolved. They told them that game needs to come out in this date and wasn't ready.
Yo, you know what's bad about this?
Cloud,
I was just thinking about this too. You know what's bad about this situation? 343 is actually in a real messed up position where they can't even pull away from Microsoft because their track record is so bad with creating these games with Halo 5, Halo Infinite, that Master Chief Collection is still fucked up, that, you know, no one's going to want to take a chance on them. So, like, they really are stuck with Microsoft. Like, it's crazy.
What was the first game that 343 did? Was it 4? Halo 4?
Yes.
So what was? I don't remember the public perception on that game. Like
the multiplayer was bad because they just tried to copy Call of Duty. So the multiplayer wasn't that good.
Everybody's impression.
That was the major take back. Like the Call of Duty, the multiplayer didn't last. Call of Duty took over, and the Halo 4 multiplayer did not hit well.
Well, we know there's been a big mismanagement at 343, right? Like we heard like the lead developer leave like last year or whatever. And then hold on. And then we also seen those surveys, right, from those employees or whatever. Remember when they were like came out a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
right? It was like a few of them that talking about how like they're horribly mismanaged and like the managers are like
seen that.
all that
Yo,
stuff.
Chris,
So
that's why I
mismanagement
agree with
that's
you,
really
Chris.
that's the main problem. Is
Yeah, and I agree with you,
mismanagement.
Chris, about the whole. I don't like the game needed to be delayed, but like what you were saying, I agree that I don't think this delay is just. This is not a spit polish or something like that for this. This game was bad. This wasn't like, oh, let's just delay it because it's not ready. It needs a little bit more time in the oven. I don't know if they're going to come back. I don't think this game's going to be reshown and it's going to look like something completely different. It might have
it's a pass job. It's a pass job.
They'll have the ray tracing turned on this time.
Yo, listen. Now I'm about to give you guys a spicy take, and this is happening at 6:10 p.m. August 12th, 2020. If what they show at this next whatever, like next year, if it doesn't land and this Halo flops, 343 is going to close down.
You think so?
But what do you think in 2021 though, man? Like they didn't even say like holiday or like winter 2021 or
it could be delayed to 2022.
Dude, it just said 2021. You don't know when this is coming out.
So it got
343 is closing down.
It could be delayed until 2022.
Dude, yeah.
Just like all the other games.
It's good for subscribers, right? Subscribe for a service that you subscribe for this game and you don't know when it's coming out.
Yo, they're pretty much real talk. They're pretty much handing PlayStation the next gen. Like it's
worse than 2013.
Yeah, no, this is a lot worse. This is a lot worse. Because at least in 2013, Barry's going to agree with me here. At least in 2013, they still had a stance.
And they had games. They had a vision.
They had a stance.
They had exclusive games.
Yes, they had exclusives. They had a stance, and they had relevancy.
Let's revisit for a second. Let's revisit for a second. What came out in 2013 for Xbox One that was first party?
Killer Instinct.
Oh wait, are you talking about? Well, Rise you consider first party, even though they didn't have their own studio.
I mean, like the in-house Microsoft development studio.
Well, they didn't have a lot of in-house.
Forza came out
by Double Helix, I think at the time.
Did they own Double Helix by that time?
No, they
made Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct, they did.
KI.
But they didn't own.
Motorsport 5. There's that game. There's
Stream Ride.
Okay, Forza,
Project Spark.
No, Project
Spark. They own those guys. Team Dakota.
That was launched. That was like beta.
Wasn't Master Chief Collection also coming out?
No, that came out a year later.
Yeah, that was
20. Damn, so these motherfuckers came this gen with no fucking games in launch.
But at least they had some.
No, but they still had exclusive. They still had
exclusive.
Capcom.
They still had their identity and their stance and their relevancy. This is what I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying is that they're gonna have exclusives, but I'm just talking about like from in-house studio. When it comes to Series X, they're not going to have an in-house studio exclusive game for that console.
But Barry, wait, but Barry, they've got something better. They've got 4 generations of games for you to play on your Xbox.
Oh my god! Listen, bro, this Halo delay means nothing, okay? Because they got Game Pass. They got
call me Jay.
Yeah.
What up?
They got over 1,000 games, 4,000 games, 4 generations.
They got 4 generations. Say it right.
You can play generations. Listen, bro.
Hold up, guys. Let me
Fusion Frenzy 4K 120, bro. Ooh, that's gonna be ray tracing.
Don't forget
HDR.
HDR. We're gonna go to that. But let me finish this statement with Halo, and let's tackle Halo for a second delay, and then we're gonna talk about the actual launch for Xbox. Because real talk, this talk needs to happen because I hope Xbox fans are watching.
I'm watching.
You need to see how we view things when we're looking from the outside in with Xbox, and it's not looking good. Okay, so to finish up the
first of all, hit the like, man.
Hit that like button. Almost 600 people in here and 144 likes. Hold up, man. Yo, listen, people in the chat, show my boy Barry some respect. Show boy some love, man.
I can't believe there's over 500 people in here. But
we about to have 600 people watching this stream, and we got 144 likes. Hit that like button, man. It's free, it's easy, and it's right there. Hit the like button, guys. Show some love and support to my boy Barry, man. He out here growing. You feel me? He out here doing the Lord's work. You feel me? Hit that like. Let's get that like to at least 300. Let's get that to 300.
It's like when you eating and you forgetting to talk. That shit is so good, bro.
Nah, but they share it too, man. Share this shit on Twitter.
Facts.
Let me finish the statement that my man Chris Lee, studio head of 343, is saying. So we know this will be a disappointing to many of you, and we'll share all in that sentiment. The passion and the support the community has shown over the years has been incredible and inspiring. We want nothing more than to play our game with the community this holiday. The extra time will let us finish the critical work necessary to deliver the most ambitious Halo game ever at the quality we know fans expect. Thank you for your support. And I think Ashton Lucas, she dropped the super chat earlier as well. Shout out to Ashton Lucas. I'm a bit sketch about Halo, all things considered. And then we have my man Veja with a super chat here. Shout out to Veja. Yo, Medium is simply a single player game.
To be real,
and split screen. Running 30 frames per second and not 30 plus
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let him read the super chat. Hold on.
Per second. If we would, if that would be the case, then GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 with four split screen was 120 frames per second in 1997. Is that what people? Is that what people saying? With Medium?
That is because it's two separate worlds. Both worlds serve as 30 frames that come together and make it 60. Yo, listen, man. How do these motherfuckers know how to breathe, man?
Wait.
Medium is a one and done.
They're saying, okay, Bart, they're saying that because Medium is a game that you can play in two different worlds simultaneously on the screen, both worlds are rendering at 30 frames per second separately. So because they're rendering at 30 frames per second separately, they're assuming that because it's doing that, it's 60 frames.
That's not how it works, though.
You're switching in and out of the world, so you're not.
It's just but you can also, like, the way the game is set up, you can walk if. Whatever you're doing in the real world, you also see and you're doing in the other world as well.
You have to switch into that world.
Yes, but you can also do things simultaneously. So it can be
it's like a way
both
out.
Worlds are on the both worlds are on the screen at the same time, and you're moving around simultaneously in two different worlds.
No. It's just like when you're in one world, the things that you do that affect the other one, that's just logic that the CPU is processing. I understand. Over, it's just the assets flipping really fast because of the SSD. That's all it is.
Wait, you're saying that the game is showing the dual worlds? You seen that at once?
No, you flip between them. So if a monster's following you on the like evil world, you gotta like, oh shit, let me run away from this guy. You can't just flip to the good world and you'll be safe. He can still kill you.
No different than what Titanfall 2
did.
The
logic
in there.
The difference is that the world is more like jam packed with detail. So obviously you can't do that on the current gen console. So that's the only difference.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it doesn't really matter. You're talking too much about the game. If you want to play, just buy a box of Pop-Tarts. Like, it's all it is.
Get it on Game Pass, baby.
It's a fucking Game Pass. Who gives a shit? You talk to like you either whether you want to click to download or just let it go by. Like, you don't have to make a purchase decision. That's what's wonderful about Game Pass, and they could just throw anything they want in it.
Yo, buy some bazooka gum and you can
there you go.
Yo,
so we're gonna talk about this.
Wash it down with some Halo energy drink.
Let me get Court's thought on the whole delay. I know Court's a big Halo fan. He read the books. He played all the games. He actually played
read the books.
The RTS
that
as well.
Dedicated.
But what's your thoughts on this, Court? Was you looking forward to Halo Infinite to hit your Xbox One Series X?
Okay, first off, wasn't no Xbox coming in this house.
Oh shit!
But yes, I was looking forward to Halo. I was looking forward to Halo a lot just because I was like, maybe this could be 343's chance to actually do Halo right, especially since they're actually going back to a ring, and this particular ring is Zeta Halo, which has a lot of shit that went down, but that's a story for another time. And when I seen the trailer, I was like, okay, the combat's right. It's Halo. You can't really screw up the combat too much. But I just kept noticing things. I'm like, bro, this ain't popping. But then I see people like that whole little compilation video Barry showed at the beginning where a dude made a tweet like, oh, if you didn't react like this when you seen Halo, then you're not a fan of Halo. I'm like, motherfucker. Do you not realize how long I've been playing Halo? I can react how the hell I want to. If they showed me some bullshit, I'm gonna say it's some bullshit. It's just plain as day. Like, I love Halo so much, I went and bought a sealed collector's edition of Halo 2.
Damn.
As long as that game's been out, for $150, just because it was sealed. Just because I wanted it. Because that was the game that got me an Xbox. Because my mom went out and got me an original Xbox and the collector's edition of Halo 2. So no, I don't want to hear nobody talking about, oh, you should react like this because it's Halo. No, bullshit. I see some bullshit, I'm calling it bullshit. That's just plain as day.
That's what a, that's what a fan. I was about to say exactly what Jazz said. If you're a fan of a game, you call it out. If you see something that you don't like, you should say something or voice your opinion.
But if that's true, does that mean that all these people are not true Xbox fans because you're not calling them out when they do bullshit?
No,
this game.
These guys are more tied into versus what PlayStation is launching with, rather than we want to see a good product on day one or launch. You know
what's really sad, man, is that people are even damage controlling the delay and saying, "Oh, well, look at PlayStation 2; they don't have launch titles." Like, yes, they do. But the thing is that when has Sony ever done something that's like really fucked up? And when they have done it, have you guys not called it out? Because I remember like P-Rock calling shit out too when Sony did some bullshit, or when like a game that people were like hyping up on PlayStation a lot didn't sell. He was like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why are we not supporting this game? You guys are hyping it up."
Hellblade, yeah.
Hellblade, yeah. We don't see that on Xbox, man. Like if all the Xbox people that are damage controlling rally together and we're like, "Yo, Phil, Xbox, what the fuck? This game does not look good. This does not look next gen. Fix this shit. Also, make free to play games actually free to play." There would be some change, but they're not doing it, man. If this game got delayed, the game got delayed. No, let me finish. The game got delayed thanks to PlayStation, PC, Nintendo, and meme people that are just memeing the fuck out of the game. Not because of Xbox people. It was because of all those people I just mentioned. Because if it was for Xbox players, we would have gotten this game on November or whatever it came out looking like that, and that would be perfectly fine for them.
Yeah, because they had no problem.
They always try to focus on the console war. Fuck console war. This is not about console war. This is literally about your biggest franchise. And this is how you want it to be treated. Like, if this was God of War, you bet your ass I'm going to be tweeting Sony day in, day out to fix their fucking shit. No one asked for a God of War free to play. No one would ever want for a God of War to be free to play. Like, where the fuck is your dignity as a gamer, as a fan of Halo? And I never even played any Halo and I'm angry. Because if they can get away, but here's the thing, if they can get away with this shit, and PlayStation sees this shit, and they try to follow, we can get fucked too. We need to voice our opinion out, and we need to call them out on it before it's too late.
Yep.
I was saying, if you're a Halo fan and you saw that thing, that Infinite, you would notice that like there was really nothing new about it. Like, it looked like the same stuff that we've been doing for all these years. And if you go back and look at the other Halo reveals, there were always different game mechanics and elements that they introduced, and they told a story in that. Back to Halo 2, where they had the dual wielding and they showed you hijacking the Ghost. Going back to Halo 3 and showing that you could ride in the Hornets, like, you know, there were special types of vehicles and things like that. Halo 4 introduced a new enemy, with the Prometheans, and showed and they looked incredible. Halo 5 showed you how you could use your team and heal people and tell them to go destroy certain things and give them orders. There were new gameplay elements that refreshed the franchise that said, "Hey, here's the next thing." I watched this thing and it looked like, what is this? Where is the next thing? And then they had that weak ass hook shot that made the Master Chief just float over to the guy. The character didn't even react with the hook shot.
There's no feedback to that.
No, it was the only thing that I was like, oh wow, was when he used the thing to pull the grenade, the fusion core, and threw it.
That was dope.
That was it. I'm like,
what's good?
Yeah,
but everything else,
that was at DC.
Same and
yeah.
Imagine if we
hold on,
just
DC.
imagine
Hold on.
if you landed on that Halo ring. He comes out of that thing, and there are drop ships. There's about 50 grunts on the screen. There's wraiths. There's ghosts, and it's like, holy crap! Look at the size. Look at the amount of AI. Look at all this. This is next gen. Look at this. Instead, it was five little grunts, an elite, a brute that dropped down with no reaction. Like, it was lame as hell. It was the same.
Jazz, you know what, Jazz? I was agreeing with you. I agree with you as well, because when I was watching it, I was looking for like sound design, like the sound should be better. Like, you know, I don't know what the ship is called in Halo where that ship was flying over.
Oh yeah,
you barely heard the thrusters. It was like,
oh, that thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, yo, what happened to the sound design? That the guns sound good, but the explosion from the grenade, you don't really hear the what's it called? The Warthog. The Warthog, the engine. It sound trash, man. Like, real talk. You know what I mean? You imagine playing The Last of Us 2, and we was like, yo, it's just like The Last of Us 1. They didn't add nothing different. They didn't change anything up. You know what I mean? It would get ripped apart outside of the leaks and all that. But yo, DC, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through.
What's good? Yo, I wanted to say something that Jez was saying because I was like, I have to jump in on this. So one of the things was they were literally talking about like it's lighting. It's not just lighting. You look at the shield, his force field shield, it doesn't look anything better than the last one that we saw on 5. Exactly. Not to mention, when he threw grenades, there was no grenade in his fucking hand.
Nope.
Oh,
then on top of that, too, when you throw every Halo, what happens when you throw a plasma grenade on any enemy? What do?
They run around screaming.
None of that happened.
None of it.
So when digital,
dead.
And the sad part is when I said this, people like, I'm reaching. Yo, there are too many people. There are too many people in the gaming media that get more views than us. Like, I'm not going to say their name. I want them to get none of this type of love that Jabari's getting. Is you think you have higher people up in like different Xbox cults?
Oh, you can say their name.
They do RDX. They do stuff to get Phil Spencer and Greenberg on there. They what is it? XCast. Alana Pierce literally deep throating the rest of everything Microsoft to get insider information to talk to them. You have people that Paris dude that's doing these stuff to get these insider stuff, and people are listening to them instead of us. And I'm tired of that. And using the excuse like, okay, I said this the other day. How the fuck are you sitting there saying that this looked better than anything PlayStation was on PlayStation 5?
I couldn't believe that.
But yet the game is now delayed. What is your excuse? Oh, the game is fine. I think they probably wanted to launch with what? What's the launch title now?
Exactly. Yeah.
Can I have something, bro?
Because I did go back.
DC?
I did go back to Alana's thing to see, because she was like, her and Aaron Greenberg tried to damage control this thing going. It was an old build, and that's where that build thing came from, was her interview with him. And then she's like, oh, this is delayed. Like, this is disappointing. Like, yeah, them delaying it is an admission that game did not go well. Like, that was not right. And you know, people saying like, it looks fine. Like, what's wrong with you? No, just like you were saying, there are so many things wrong with that. Like, there was no the AI, like even that official screenshot where it showed the brute and all of them just standing there pointing the gun. And I'm like, what is this from? Halo 2?
The animations look, shout out to Uncompetitive in here. This is the first time he's on Speak from the Heart, so let him introduce himself and then he can speak his mind, because I heard him say, can I say something?
Actually, I said that. I said that, but okay.
Oh, that was you? Oh, my bad. You sounded like, go ahead, man.
Yeah, my name's Uncompetitive. Yeah, I've been playing, my name, I chose it when I was playing Halo. So like all these people were like calling themselves to kill a lot and loves to spooge, things like that. And I thought, I'm not calling myself that. And I thought, I'm going to go against the grain and I'm going to make out I'm not to win. And no one will have taken that name, because when you go for your gamer tag and you like try and pick something, you find often that someone's already got the name. And you're thinking, damn, that's a cool name. I would have called myself that, but someone's already got it. And you don't want to call yourself that number 3. So I just thought, find something that hasn't been taken, which is something that no one would want, And so that's why I'm uncompetitive. But anyway, I'm quite good at Halo. In Halo 3, I was a 5-star general.
Oh shit! Talk your shit.
Damn.
And I played it for 10,000 matches.
Damn.
So I kind of got a bit obsessed with it, and I then helped 343 make Halo 2 anniversary. So what happened with that is that I was part of the Halo community feedback program, filled in a lot of surveys. They got to know me through that. I was trying my best to help them make Halo Halo, but they don't have a clue. I thought I won't be antagonistic towards them. I will just help them as much as I can through the regular channels. And they didn't really listen to my surveys that much, but I thought, well, I'm doing my bit. If it helps, it helps. Then the next thing is that it was like the Master Chief Collection. We all know how that turned out. But my experience was in the first day, I played it for 16 hours, and I only got 2 games, and one of those was 11 versus 2 on Assembly.
Damn.
And I'm like,
that's what that game was like.
Not right. It should be even teams. How does it end up being 11 versus 2? And I was like restarting the router and reinstalling it and all of that to kind of like see if I could get it to work at least once. And it was a complete crock of shit, that game. So that was the sign that 343 really didn't know what they were doing, because they'd taken a game that had been made and it worked perfectly under Bungie, and all they had to do was do a remaster, and they fuck it up completely. I mean, how do you take code that works
and the multiplayer on top of that? Right?
Put bugs in, but they had, because what they've done is they've taken the back end code of all the games that were in the collection, and they've made a new matchmaking system of their own, so it was unified. So like when you went through lots of different games, you would just go through this one matchmaking algorithm, right? And that part they fucked up. So when you got through, let's say for example you were playing a campaign, that was more like the Bungie code, and that generally was okay, although I know some guy does achievements, and he said the achievements were broken on MCC, and he's only just recently got all of them, because it's so hard to get them. He does Legendary All Skulls On, ASO achievement, which is like the hardest thing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not on that level. I don't play the campaign that much. I just play multiplayer. But
you bought that online life.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not like Neighbor or Walshy or Golden Boy or Gandhi. I haven't developed a technique and got it called after me or anything. So anyway, I was very keen on Halo, and then I was helping them with they were doing the MCC, and they said there's this thing called the MCC Insider Program, and you could get invited to it, because I'd been in the Halo Community Feedback Program survey. They said, hey, you seem keen on Halo, work for us for free, be a slave, and just give your time. And it was actually quite a commitment, because they made me get up in the middle of the night, so that I would be on there 3 times a day. And there'd be 20-minute session where it would be everyone in the world was the testers. There'd be 2,000 of us. We would go in at that appointed time, like 3 o'clock in the morning for me, and then we'd play the game for 20 minutes, and we'd have 5-minute matches, so that we would have 5 minutes of Halo 2 arena, and then we'd have another matchmaking round. So they're basically putting the stress and the emphasis on the matchmaking. And I was playing it as often as possible, giving them my reports and everything, feedback. And actually, that worked. The Halo 2 anniversary part with the matchmaking works fine. So I helped get that to be up to snuff. I don't know. I had no involvement with the rest of it. And I had nothing else to do at the time. I don't have a job, so getting up in the middle of the night to play Halo, and being only one of the few people who gets to play Halo 2 anniversary early. I could do that. So then what happened was, I looked at this thing about this, upcoming game Halo Infinite, and I made a video a while back, which was this guy who's basically the best person that discusses Halo on YouTube. who's called XGLLX. I don't know if you come across his channel at all. He's been very, very negative about 343, and he thinks basically they should all be fired from their jobs. They're completely incompetent. And he's been saying that for years. And so he's actually, his position on Halo Infinite demo is he's just laughing Halo, basically, because he's like, I told everyone, and no one believed me, that they were incompetent, that they're unable to make a game. But the thing with him is that he made a video where he was ripping into a guy called Benji Boss, and he was saying that he's been completely unrealistic for his, how he has had this optimism for the features of Halo 6, as it was named at the time. And Benji Boss wasn't saying anything too out of the way. He wasn't being completely fantastical as to what Halo 6 would be like. He was kind of like saying what any reasonable person would expect Halo 6 would be like, based on previous games. And I thought he's being a bit hard on him, and I don't think he's being fair.
No,
so
what,
I made
what,
this video
what I know you're going through the history of Halo and all, but I just want to ask you, what is your opinions on Halo being delayed, as far as how you are a person?
I'm basically 2 sentences away from telling you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I made this video, and I actually outlined the plot of what I would ideally want from the Halo sequel, right? Which would fix the narrative of Halo 5. Okay, and fix Cortana being evil, and it had a really good ending. So I wrote the whole thing, put it in the video. It's there if you want to look at it. And I'm so incredibly disappointed by what they showed. I went from being keen to pre-order an Xbox Series X to play this game, and thinking if they show that you can pre-order an Xbox Series X at this game show, I'm getting one. I'm more keen on getting that than the PS5. And all they had to show was something halfway decent. And I was so upset at what they showed. I thought, I don't even want an Xbox Series X anymore.
As you shouldn't.
I don't want to be playing it anymore. I don't know that they have got any competency. And the fact that it's delayed, I couldn't care less it's delayed. I don't know that I want to play it. I think that they have shown and proven that they are useless. And the best that can happen to the game is it gets taken away from them as an IP, it gets rested for a few years, and it gets given to Certain Affinity. Because the person behind Certain Affinity, Max Hoberman, used to work on Halo, and his team were behind the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 4. You know, when they did, not the new Modern Warfare, but the old remaster of Modern Warfare. That I think is a quality remaster of Modern Warfare, and I just think he's talented, right? And he understands Halo. He understands what makes it a good game. And this whole business about, you mentioned it in your show earlier, the whole thing with the grapple, and you grapple a grunt, and you get pulled towards the grunt rather than the grunt get pulled towards you. No, that's breaking the laws of physics. So
it's my turn to play the Xbox.
So you're basically saying you went from being a super Halo fan to being extremely disappointed with what they're doing with the game, so you're not a fan anymore, you're just going to move on to the PlayStation?
I've been upset with them since Halo 5.
Yeah, same. Since Halo 4. I don't like what they did with Halo 4, and then 5 just made it worse, and then so on and so forth.
Yeah, but I mean, it took me 6 months to work out how to play Halo 5 in a way where I could derive some enjoyment. But I'm so keen on liking it and wanting to like it that I thought I will reprogram the layout of my controller. I will change it so that I got an Elite controller because you can do stuff with it to affect it. Because did you know that the aim is balked in Halo 5?
I think one of the things, though, because you sound like you're...
If you move up and down with the look stick, left to right with the look stick, it's different. It's different. It's actually got a kind of ellipse rather than a circle to the distortion of how you move. So when you go and you try and track a moving target, especially someone that's jumping around, you can't actually shoot at them. You're always missing.
That's because the game has a lot of aim assist and bullet magnetism. But I think we were talking about Halo for a little too long.
No, but I think, you know, with uncompetitive, I think one thing that, you know, is really great is the fact that you know, he does sound like a true fan.
He's
like
a fan.
he sounds like he really has been playing the game for years, and this is a fan. And this goes back to something that I was saying about fans versus enablers, right? You know, he's a fan, and he's even said since Halo 5, he has not been a fan, and they have been on the decline, right? Does that make him any less of a fan? No. Right? I actually think it makes him more of a fan because, again, what is a fan versus what is an enabler? If you only point out the good and sweep the bad under the rug, are you really a fan?
Yeah.
Amen.
So I commend competitive for you know, really breaking that down for us and just letting us know, like, yo, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yo, let me get these super chats out of the way though, Persona. So Rico S, he said, being a fan doesn't mean criticism is invalid. Also, Knack is the best game ever. Yo, Rico, shout out to Rico, man. Yo, Knack is a great game. I love that game. I love that game. Yo, listen, the Almighty Spartan guy, I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear it. Yo, Roz Bozzy, definitely appreciate the donation. Thank you.
Oh, Knack 1 maybe, but 2, no.
Two.
The first game was better.
I didn't finish Knack 2, so I can't speak on it.
They made it much more easier for people to play with 2.
That pissed me off because Knack 1 was difficult. It was challenging, especially the ending boss.
Oh yeah, that ending boss was a fight.
Yo, what y'all think about what do y'all think about like what Benji and other people saying? You know, other credible insiders saying that PlayStation 5 is supposed to have another launch game that they haven't talked about.
Yo, Chris,
what do y'all think?
You know the vibe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know the vibe.
Yo, this is something I think we need to understand about PlayStation. PlayStation is actually in a very weird position right now because they really don't have no competition, and that's bad. Outside of Nintendo, but I'm just looking at next gen. That's why I'm saying they don't have competition. I'm focused on next gen. Next gen right now, really, the ball is in PlayStation's court, and I'm happy, but I'm also scared because it's so easy to fuck up. It's so easy to fuck up.
Yeah,
and when PlayStation gets big-headed. PlayStation gets big-headed sometimes, and I don't want them to fuck up this next gen because really all the cards are in there. Like if this was poker, I forgot what's the highest hand in poker that beats everything. Is it a royal flush? It's a royal. They got all the cards, royal flush, and that's ace, queen, king, jack, and 10, right? I forget. Anyway, this ain't Red Dead Redemption 2. Anyway,
in the background, like, you guys think we gotta.
I forgot how to play poker.
I agree with you, but at the same time, we got to remember, like, they have Jim Ryan, and Jim Ryan was he was around during the PS3 time, so he knows like the failure, and like the mistakes
they don't want to see that again.
Like that. I don't think when it comes to like PlayStation having a competitor, sure, Xbox is not putting up a big enough, competition for them. You know what I mean right now. But if PlayStation stays hungry as far as they want to compete with themselves, like they say, if they're like, yo, we want to beat the PS4. That can keep them to still have a competitive mindset and still be hungry.
Absolutely,
that's what I've been saying because I think I disagree. Ever since PlayStation did the big fuck up with the PlayStation 3 and every other fuck up that they've done afterwards of that, they haven't repeated it as far as I know, and they've learned from it. So I think that they don't see Xbox anymore as a competition. They see more their customers as the competition in terms of like, we want to keep these motherfuckers with us and bring more people on. So they're like, how do we got to make better shit and bigger stuff so that these people stay with us and we bring more people to our platform.
I think PlayStation is very detrimental to Sony in itself. Like it's a lot of money that PlayStation is bringing in. Let's look at the last earning reports, man. I think it was like 5.3 billion revenue in. And
I think Spartan God wanted to say something. Spartan God.
Yeah, DC.
I cut him off.
Oh, go ahead, Spartan God.
DC, go ahead. I was a DC or Spartan.
DC disagreed. I want to know why.
So my thing is,
DC, don't you work on PlayStation, by the way?
I know. What I'm saying is not a negative thing. Yeah. I personally feel that Sony.
Keep going.
I personally feel that Sony needs to not play all their cards and keep their foot on Microsoft's neck. What I mean by that is your third-party exclusive deals is what's going to bring in the customers. Every time Microsoft opens his mouth, punch him in their mouth immediately. The moment they drop a game, launch something that you've had just sitting there, tucked away. And then and the way to do it is just already have the game literally almost done. The moment Microsoft says something, okay, yeah, this is coming out in 2 weeks. Microsoft's shine is lost. The next time they come out with something else, Microsoft's shine is lost. Get them out of the competition. Let your third party, let your system do everything it needs to do. You're going to get those customers because right now, there is no need to get an Xbox. They're literally telling you to play that shit on your phone. They're literally telling you to. They're literally telling you to get a brand new PC because you can play for $15 a month. Like real talk, I just canceled my Game Pass last night, and the only reason is because they got me. You know how they got me? I forgot that it was there. I went to Game Pass on my PC, and I went through all the games. I was like, yo, none of these I want installed on my PC.
Yo, real talk,
I
DC, real talk. I think everybody in the chat, can we please give DC a round of applause? Yeah, because he, he made the right step to recovery. You know, the first step. This is really good, man. Like, I'm really happy for you, bro.
Let me get these super chats out of the way. Yo, Rico S with a $10 donation, he said, if you own a PC, an Xbox One, or a Brain, why would you even buy a Series X? Good point. And then we have my man Uncompetitive say, thanks for. One second, he's scrolling up. He said, thanks for letting me speak my mind on this disaster. One second. He said, thanks for letting me speak my mind on the disaster that is Halo Infinite. That was very cathartic. Cathartic.
Yeah. I want to finish something real quick. So the whole thing with the Game Pass, the one thing that I hate about gaming, and I've seen Jabari say something. I've seen, what is it? What's it called? Gaming with Persona say and King Thrash. There's a lot of people that have not went through PlayStation Now, and they have no idea what the fuck is in there. Yep. I literally just went there last night, and I converted over to $10 a month for my PlayStation instead of Game Pass. You know why? There was a shit ton of games that's on there. I was like, damn, I haven't played this. Damn, I didn't even know this was in here. What the fuck? They have the whole lineup?
$3 a year. $3 a year.
They got a free trial going on for me.
But the thing is, I don't know anybody that's made a video going through the games that's on there. Because if you actually compare the games. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody do it. Because if you go through Game Pass, there's probably four or five games you may want to try. You go through PlayStation Now.
Everything else is trash. I mean, let's be real.
I've done videos showing both Game Pass and PS Now.
Why not just wait on sales, honestly?
That was like a good year and a half ago, though.
Why not? Why not just wait on these sales? I mean, we got sales.
Sick has done it as well. Sick Humor has shown streaming PS Now and going through PS Now games. So
yeah, you could download over like 250 to 300 games already.
Games total. And they added
play all the games from last generation. And the streaming got a lot better than what it used to be.
It's a lot.
And I got it for $44 when they do that deal for a year.
But you see, Jez, this is why I say. People that talk shit like this, they not really. You can always tell when someone speaks from a place of experience. I'm real big on that, right? A lot of these people in this community, these fly by night podcasts and shit like this, and people that they see gaming and they think it's something they could just walk into and oh, I'm a gamer because I own a console and a controller. No, that doesn't. No, it's levels to this shit. And this is why I say people don't speak from experience, because yes, there are a ton of games in PS Now, 800.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
As much as people like to say Game Pass is a great deal,
great value.
You ask them about PS Now. PS Now. No,
I don't want to stream. I don't want to stream.
They anti-consumer.
Yeah, right. It's $60 for a year. And what the other one's $15 every month. It's like $200.
How much is PS Plus Game Pass per year? Like what, $100 or something?
Wait, how much is Plus PS Now a year?
PS Now is $59.99 a year.
So $60 a year. So you get streaming from all those games.
And during games with play, and during the play days, you get it for 20% off. I got it for $44.99. You get it on goddamn Amazon. I buy it every year.
But you guys are also forgetting that with PlayStation Now, if you are subscribed to PlayStation Now and there's a multiplayer game on there, you don't need PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, you don't need PSN. But the games for PSN, they've been given a friggin' amazing. So
but they say that PlayStation's anti-consumer.
So here's the thing. You don't have to stream those PS4 games. You can download them to your PS4 and play them. So if there's a multiplayer that you don't want latency at all, just download it and you can play it without having to pay for Plus because you're subscribed to PS Now.
Guess what? $60 a year. They just put Greedfall in there. They had Spider-Man there. They had Horizon. They had Uncharted. They had what else they put?
God of War was there too.
They just have Rainbow Six Siege in there, and a lot of those games, even if they're in there, some of them do have like 180 days. Some of them have 200 days. Some of them have 90 days. Some of them don't have any days, and they're in there forever. So it's really awesome. Like I like the new one because what they were doing before they pivoted and lowered the price, because it used to be $15 a month. Before they pivoted, they would put like 8 to 15 games in there, but a lot of them were just fodder. A lot of them were just in there, but it was a lot of games. Now they're doing more curated games. And I took the survey for them because it's a balance of like, do they say, hey, do you want us to put better or newer games in there? And, but they might be in there for a certain amount of time, or do you want us to put as legacy titles in here where they stay in there forever and they're older games? And they've been doing a balance, but they've been putting some pretty decent games in there. They had Watch Dogs 2 in there. They put
That being said, do y'all think Sony needs to do better at advertising? Because I didn't know any of this shit.
You know what?
No.
The thing is, subscription gaming is a good accessory to gaming. I always said Game Pass is good if it was the side piece. It's good in addition to. That's what Sony's doing. Sony's giving you VR. They're giving you bangers. They're giving you a subscription service. They're giving you all these experiences where you could choose wherever you want. You want to talk about fucking options? That's fucking options. But when you talk about Xbox, they took all their shit and caboodle and they threw it in one goddamn subscription where they want everybody to filter into. So they compromised everything. They said everything's a buffet when I still want to go get my Gordon Steak Ramsay steaks. I don't want to eat buffet every goddamn night. Microsoft put everything in the buffet and they have been compromised.
What Cake said about PlayStation not advertising it enough to him is a good question of him asking, because if they do focus too much on PS Now, then they turn into Xbox and what they're doing.
Yeah,
and that's not what we want.
I get what Cake is asking as well, because the promotion is there, but it's not just in your face everywhere. Like if you see The Last of Us Part 2, hey, don't forget about PS Now. You're not going to see that like how Game Pass is for X. Look at this statement right here where they announced here that Halo is getting delayed, and they talk about the Series X and the features and all that stuff. And look what they're saying is launching new games developed for the Series X and launching with Xbox Game Pass. You see the difference? Like they just pushing that Game Pass in your face.
Tetris was on VR 2 years ago on PlayStation.
Yo, they said including exclusives like the Medium, Scorn, and Tetris Effect connected and more.
Oh my god,
that's the launch.
That's fucking pathetic.
Hey yo, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you this, guys, right here. Listen to this. This is the problem Microsoft has. They push so hard to talk about where you can play your games. I'll put them on PC, do this. But when it comes to delivering what people want to play, the content, they fail flat on their face. Now, let me tell you this. If Sony and Nintendo say, you know what? Oh, Microsoft, that subscription thing really is turning on. You know what? Let's do it. And both of them flip the switch. Microsoft gets an instant L because Nintendo and Sony have the backlog. They have the content that people want to play. So as soon as Sony and Nintendo go, turn the switch. Yo, Jim Ryan, Gordon Ramsay, turn that fucking switch. He turns the switch and PlayStation Now is the thing. Game Pass is dead because Sony has all the content. All these games you want to play are in that service. Microsoft had yet to build that content, but rushed it to get it on everything. They're just shopping with an empty bag right now. That's why Apple turned around.
If on the PS5, if on the PS5, so.
No, go ahead. My bad. Microsoft is that dude, right? My bad, Carly J. We clashing. Right,
okay. So
let me get this out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Microsoft with the Xbox is that dude that just bought some Jordans, right? They happy that they bought some Jordans. They happy they be like, yo, when I go to school, I'm about to stunt on these motherfuckers, yo. I just got me some new J's, but they don't have the clothes to match with it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Nah, you know what it is?
You're wearing a goddamn garbage bag.
I got a better analogy. It's like a guy going out to buy Jordans, but going back home to his mama's house.
Oh man!
That's what it's like.
Nah, what I wanted to say is
what
I wanted to say. If next generation PlayStation does come out and they're like, "Yo, we got a PS3 emulator and a PS2 and PS1," and they make PS Now so where you can download those games and just natively run them off of the emulator, Game Pass is dead.
That too. Yeah, they got that too.
If they say we can emulate PS3 and PS2 just fine on the PS5 because it's powerful enough to do so, which they can do. We'll see if they do that. And they make it so you can subscribe to PS Now, stream, or play natively. Game Pass is dead.
Nintendo's already doing something like that.
Y'all might wanna get ready because I believe that's exactly what's going to happen.
The PlayStation is.
No one wants an Xbox.
Nope.
It don't matter the services, the T-flops.
Yeah, what happened to
keep that little Game Pass? We good, bro.
Good, bro.
Yo, but this is by far
games than what you're good for.
This is by far one of the worst launches without Halo being there. It's like probably one of the worst launches.
They did this already. That's why this is not going to be effective anymore. They did this with the X. They tried to sell you on old games running better on the X, and people into it. They can't do this again. You can't go into the next generation and go. And the reason why you can't do this is because your competition is breathing right down your neck with next gen exclusives, next gen hardware, next gen controllers. You can't just say play your old games again. You had a pass with the X. You only show in town. You try to do it. You can't do it again.
But Jez, let me add on to that. Back to the Game Pass thing that you were talking about. When if PlayStation and Nintendo does it, Microsoft is done. My thing is this: with Microsoft is not only to blame here. They take a good portion of the blame, but I blame these social media blue check niggas, and I blame this community, bro. Seriously, bro, because the predicament that Microsoft is in right now. It's like I'm Neo in the Matrix, and Morpheus is like blue pill or red pill or green pill or blue pill. It's like, bruh, like, does no one else see this shit? Like, we're literally watching the downfall and the destruction of the Xbox division in its entirety. I'm not just talking Halo. I'm talking the Xbox console. I'm talking, honestly, a lot of these other studios as well. How many people here, and this is a perfect example, and I want you guys to be honest with me. When you all were watching the Xbox Game Showcase back in July, how many people were super excited when they saw the black chick smoking the cigarettes and the deer and all that bullshit? And like, you seen that cinematic, it looked great. Then once you saw State of Decay 3, you're like, ugh.
Yep,
Hold on. Let me make my point. That's why I'm saying Microsoft is in one of those positions where they do not have the respect of the industry or the community. When you can show shit like this that looks great, but then when you reveal what it is, like, people don't understand here, bro. This shit is bad.
Gamers respect. They did. They lost a lot of respect. I did a video a year ago saying why they get no respect. They lost gamers respect because the thing is that they abandoned their core audience. And I can tell you this, I was at launch with the Xbox. I didn't get a PlayStation until 2016 because I was like, I'm not paying $500 again for a remastered system. I'm going to use that money and buy a Pro. And that's what I did. And I bought a Pro and I started playing games on there. And you want to know what? After I played Uncharted, I stood up and I fucking clapped at my screen. I was like,
as you should.
Holy shit. I turned to the left and I looked at my Xbox. I'm like, you fucking never given me any type of experience like that. And I don't think you ever will. And it got worse and worse and worse for it because I kept playing better and better games than the God of Wars and the Spider-Man.
So you were talking to your Xbox?
Yo, yeah. I was like, you piece of shit.
Oh, you remember that? You remember that, Chris?
I told you that goddamn thing. I was like, I seriously, like, I looked at it, I was like,
you saying Xbox record that?
Disappointed. You know what? I was disappointed because what I did was I had this blind hate for Sony not supporting their hardware because I got burnt with the PSP. And I was like, you know what? You abandoned that thing. I turned that to a hack machine. You PlayStation 3 was lazy with its UI, and then they showed a bunch of indies at the PlayStation 4. I'm like, I'm not paying $400 to play indies. Microsoft had the games early in the generation, games that I wanted to play, and Titanfall could have been that next thing, except they messed up with that. Absolutely. The thing is that I was there, and I could tell you that all these people that really liked Xbox, this shit that they've been serving for the last 4 years, no, nobody wants this. That's why when you really hear Xbox podcasts and stuff, they're like, they got those bangers. They're gonna get out of this. They're just getting.
They always divert to what PlayStation is doing, and they're wrong.
Because that's what people want. That's why you sign up for it. People saying they don't want that and they're happy with what Microsoft is doing, this bullshit. They're just adjusting to the times because it's an Xbox.
You know how I know?
You know how I know? My favorite chef started saying, hey, you know what? I make burgers all the time. And I'm like, I came for the burgers. And all of a sudden, halfway through, he goes, you know what? I'm making fish. And you're like, well, I don't fucking like fish, but I do like the chef. I'll stick around. I don't want no goddamn fish sticks. I came for the burgers. That's what happened. They try to pivot their core audience, and they abandoned their core audience because they went shopping around with PC and phones.
Hey, yo, Jen,
and people,
you know how I knew it was over?
School lunch.
You know how I knew it was over? And they were really going to go down like this shitty path? When we seen that first Inside Xbox back in May. And Gary Greenberg kept overcompensating, and then when the shit's shown and it was trash, he keeps saying, "Oh, wait till next," and then when the next show come around, temper expectation. Like every show, they always want you to temper expectations. And as a gamer, you shouldn't be telling me that because I want you to show me the best of the best because I want to be excited because at the end of the day, it's games, right? This is why we're all here.
For the PlayStation event, I didn't.
Nah. My expectations was through the roof.
You know what's very interesting about that PlayStation event? The media, everybody was hyping it. Like it was a general E3 excitement. Probably the closest you could get to probably E3 hype.
That was the E3 event of the year.
Right before it, Jay. Like right before it, like everybody's like, it's coming. That show, Sony's going to show it. I went in, I was like, yo, let's see it. And you know what? They impressed me. And the fact that show didn't get C's and D's and people were disappointed, given the expectations that people
were talking about the latest one?
The PlayStation one. I'm not talking about the Xbox one.
Like the latest one that just came out from them?
The showcase.
No.
I think he's talking about the
PlayStation 5 reveal.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 5.
Okay.
Yeah, going into that, people were really hyped up for it, and the expectations were at a high. Nobody was like, "Oh, I'm not really looking forward to it." And the fact that they delivered, because after that event, people were ready; they were even more hyped for it. That shows you a successful show. They didn't have to come out and go, "Guys, well, we're just going to show gameplay and stuff like that." Microsoft did that, and then when they showed the headliner fell on its face. Assassin's Creed was the headliner in May. Boom, no gameplay, looked like garbage. The rest of it couldn't carry it.
Microsoft was like, "Oops, blame COVID."
Now they do. Halo is the showpiece, the game showcase. Halo, the gameplay shows, it creates a meme. You understand there are definitely diehard PlayStation fans where they will just hate everything Microsoft does. But the thing is that even if you do that, there has to be some sort of like Forza Horizon. That game's trash. I don't like racing games. That's fine, but the game is decent. The game is good. Yeah. Like you can't say it's trash. You know what? If you do, that's fine.
See any Forza gameplay here?
That's another thing. They don't even have a Forza lined up for the
at least for the holiday, right? No Forza. That's what I'm saying. That this is going to be a rough launch for them because they don't even have a Forza to fall back on.
They relying on Dirt 5. You know what I
mean? Dirt. Yeah.
Yo, let me get this super chat from Rico. He said, shout out to Rico for the $10 donation. He said, playing games anywhere that people want to play nowhere. Phil Spencer, probably.
Exactly. That's a great quote. That's exactly what it is. Like,
play games anywhere that you don't want to play nowhere. Wow, that's a good quote. Actually,
who wants to play Crackdown on the toilet when they don't want to play on their 50-inch surround sound TV? Like nobody wants to play Crackdown.
I don't know who's clamoring for Grounded, but sure.
Yeah, who's playing Grounded?
Leading back to Phil Spencer, I really feel that a lot of people is avoiding his faults when it comes to running Xbox.
Why?
No. This is definitely Phil Spencer's fault. Let's go back in time for a second. Single player games aren't important.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
What did he say? VR's not important.
No, the thing is,
canceling Scalebound was good for gamers. Canceling Scalebound.
Gamers don't. Here's the best one, guys. This one's for the Spec Ops. People don't really care about frames.
Yep.
That's for the Spec Ops guys.
Or this one where he said that games should be locked off on any consoles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
what about this one?
I think this one takes the cake. We don't care if you buy an Xbox Series X.
Oh yeah.
What about this one?
I want to sell you services.
What about this one? After E3, he sits there in an interview and goes, I'm so proud about the games I didn't show.
Wait, Jez, let me add on to that one.
What about this one?
Let me add on to that. We don't want to show games that are longer than 2 years out.
Yeah.
What about this one? What about this one?
Go ahead.
After seeing the PlayStation 5 for showcase,
that's what I was going to say.
I'm very confident in our lineup.
I feel good about
Bro, you know what these
here's a better one. Here's a better one.
You know what these Xbox dudes saying on Twitter now? They're saying, with Halo Infinite delay, looks like Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be the biggest Xbox Series X launch title.
I think that's going to get delayed now.
I bet they will advertise
real talk.
Bro, you hyping up.
Real talk. That game needs to be. That's another game that needs to be next gen. That's a shit show.
Did you see this, Chris? I saw a tweet. Was it you that tagged me in it? Something about CD Projekt Red not happy with the Melee.
Yes.
Oh, they're not happy with the Melee either.
It looks like he's kissing people.
Yo, what I tell you guys, y'all want to ride this Witcher 3 dick and ride these motherfuckers, and these niggas is one trick ponies, bro.
Listen,
fuck out of here, bro.
I'm still hyped for
fuck out of here, bro. These niggas is trash, bro.
I'm hyped with Cyberpunk.
Listen, man. They ain't sent me no chair.
Well, Persona, they didn't come out. Yeah, it does have issues, but they didn't come out and say, the comments pretty nice. They were like, nah. Like, we also agree we're gonna fix that shit.
Hold on, CD Projekt, if you're listening, actually, I am buying the game. I'm excited. Can you send me a chair?
Yo, let me ask you guys this, especially Chris. Chris and Persona, especially with the, we talk outside of the, they speak from the heart, saying what you guys told me the other day about, are you still? What games are you going to be playing when you buy the Xbox Series X at launch, Chris?
Wow.
What?
I'm not buying an Xbox Series X at launch.
Wait! You told me the other day you was going to buy an Xbox Series X at launch because
you
was
exposed.
You was hyped for multiplats playing at 120 frames a second.
Oh yeah, bro! Isn't that why you bought that 4K TV?
Chris, you told me. Remember we was in the Discord and you that wasn't you.
Nah. What are you talking about?
Oh shit!
He doesn't get it.
I'm gonna tell you right now. The only thing that they got right now that they could do this is sell this thing at a fire sale. Basically, launch this Xbox Series X at like $299, and that's the only game they can play.
That's $299. That's a huge loss, bro.
No, but Jess,
that's the only leverage they have. They have nothing.
This is the thing. They don't really care. When Phil Spencer said they don't care about selling this new console, you don't have to buy it. It's because they don't, because this is a server. This console is basically a server. They built a server and then they call the Xbox. So if this fails, they'll use it for their server. They said that already.
What I want to say.
Legit, that's the only kind of game they got right now is the freaking price.
I didn't hear what you said, Chris. Go ahead.
I said, who's the one that's telling you they was going to buy a Series X at launch?
I was just joking with you.
He was joking.
This is what I want to say, though. This is what I want to say before we continue. This is what I want to say. I think a lot of people is underestimating what casuals, that's in general, the casuals, because casuals they like the buzzwords, right? Sometimes with a casual will buy the premium product over the cheaper product sometimes as well. I'm not saying that majority of them is going to buy the premium product, but some people look at things like, I know, take my mother for instance, right? My mom, if something is like the same product, right? It could be a computer that does the same thing, and this computer is $599, but the other one is like $1,000. My mom is going to be like, I want the one that's $1,000 because that's premium. That's going to be the better product. A lot of people go with that. So imagine,
you know what else you also need to consider too, Barry? People forget that casuals aren't a part of the early adopter crew, right? Casuals normally wait 6 months to a year till they buy these new consoles anyway. So realistically, the people that's going out and buying these first batch of consoles is us. It's early adopters.
That's Messi in the chat said exactly what I was going to say. This is the one time that casuals are going to want this thing because of friggin' Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
You'll be surprised.
What about, Chris, what about Call of Duty? We still haven't seen Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, GTA Online exclusive for 3 months.
I'm sorry to inform you that there's a lot of people on the Xbox side of things is saying that the casual is not going to just buy a PlayStation just because they see the Spider-Man logo next to it. That's
one thing. Hold on. I want to speak to that real quick. Let me explain something to everybody in this chat and on this panel. Right, this is something everyone needs to understand here. You cannot look at Spider-Man in just game terms. Spider-Man as a brand, as a whole, Spider-Man is the largest grossing superhero for Marvel, period. Spider-Man is Marvel's Batman in DC. Spider-Man grosses the most money for Marvel out of any other character they use for movies, merchandise, or games or anything like that, right?
He's more
Spider-Man's popularity. Hold on. Spider-Man's popularity is so large, so vast.
How large is it?
Spans across generations. We're not just talking. We're not just talking little kids. We're talking my grandmother. Like this, Spider-Man spans across generations of people in this world.
Absolutely,
Spider-Man will pull people in. People need to stop looking at him at just games. It's not just games.
Yeah, not exactly. Like Spider-Man, he's the number one superhero. Like he's like literally the number one superhero.
And how easy is it to be like, wait, you can play Spider-Man on this machine, you can't play Spider-Man here. Thank you.
Yeah, but not only that, it's like I think people are really truly underestimating how many casuals are going to go out and buy the PlayStation 5 when it launches. You know what I mean? There's going to be a good amount of casuals that buys that at launch, and there's going to be a good amount of casuals that wait, wait a year or two or whatever. So
when you buy hardware, you got to get software. Like you got to walk out with software, and you're not going to walk out with Game Pass. You're going to want to walk out with some games for your game system. Like imagine if somebody sold you a car and you walked in, and it's like, well, yeah, it doesn't come with gas. You got to go. Yeah, I want gas on my car to drive it. Like I don't want to just have a car and be like, oh, I got to go find gas somewhere. Yeah. That's when you buy an Xbox. It's like, yeah, where are the games? Oh, they're you subscribe and they come to you. What kind of games? Just take that $10.
Buying a Series X is like breaking up with your girl and then getting back with her a year later. Like, move on, something new, get some new pussy.
Hey, man, you're gonna walk out with that box good though. You know what I mean?
Listen, she can become a side chick, bro. She don't get that girlfriend title or that wife title. You crazy? That's a side chick.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Wow, and you fuck up one.
Yes, I will say this right. When it comes to like you said that they need to drop the price like $299, right? Which I think the S. That small one, the digital one, that's gonna be that price.
Yeah.
Hey man, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
What type of mic you use, bro?
I'm in my phone, bro. I'm in my phone, my guy.
Okay.
I'm on my phone. I know. Yeah. But anywho, the Series X is gonna be $400. I don't think Microsoft is gonna be that stupid to drop or put it on $600. I mean, maybe. They might do, but too.
They might.
But look. I was saying this for a while. And people, you know what I mean? It's already a done deal already, right? That Microsoft has a vision. They're going to do what they're going to do, right? The cloud, Game Pass, all that, right? Okay. Phil Spencer, in my opinion, should be out of there, right? That I wish that Peter Moore one day would have wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I want to go back to the gaming industry. And if that day would come, I hope he would have go to the Xbox and you say, yo, Phil, get out of the way. Let me take over. Give me the money. I will make moves. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what's crazy? I think Phil Spencer has messed up the Xbox brand so bad. I think it's beyond repair at this point because you can't backtrack and say, "Hey, look, we're not going to be putting games day and date on Game Pass, and we're going to." It's going to be a PR nightmare. You can't backtrack at this point. There is no way out.
I mean,
the problem is Satya, though. That's what Satya wants. Satya wants cloud. He wants everything. He don't believe in hardware. They shut down the stores. They got rid of Microsoft stores. They don't believe in consumer electronics, like consumer hardware. They believe in just services and cloud. So that's where they're trying to lift everybody off of the consoles and into a subscription. They want to become just a subscription. That's what they want to be.
But listen, they can flip flop, right? Because their fans are going to flip flop.
Oh,
We see it all the time. We see these Xbox dudes flip flopping all the time. So they can flip flop as much as they want. They're going to defend it.
Store, now it's Steam. Like, right?
Yeah, remember when they said?
Chrissy saying that they don't care about Halo no more.
No, remember when they said 3 months is fine, they're gonna fix it in 3 months, and now they delayed it. It's like, that's a good thing they delayed it. They should take more time and fix the game.
Back what Persona said, right? I'm not saying that they of course the games going day and day with PC, and that's not going to go away. But I'm thinking that, let's say people were to come back, somebody know what the hell they're doing, you will see more exclusive, better exclusive, third-party exclusives like they used to have it in 360. You know what I mean? And that's when Phil, it's just, I think he got too comfortable with Halo. That he's like, he could have come and, you know what? Besides Halo, I got to go out there and buy a new game. I got to go talk to Ubisoft to make a new Prince of Persia exclusive. Let me make some moves. And he just got too comfortable with Halo, and look how trash that game looks.
Halo, Gears, and Forza. Halo, Gears, and Forza.
Nobody wants Xbox, right? Nobody wants Xbox, right?
Halo is fine, man. Halo is fine, bro. I don't know why you guys hating on Halo.
Bro, it's like eating rice every day, man. You're gonna get tired of eating rice every day. That's what it is, man.
I love rice.
I love rice, bro. I love rice, but eating that shit every day, that's tiresome, bro. So imagine every time 343 makes something, it's Halo. You're like, oh, are you really? Haley? Like, give me something else, bro.
A lifelong Halo fan.
You know what? That wouldn't be
Halo Infinite. He's casual as fuck. He said that shit was trash.
Hold on, that wouldn't be a problem.
Wait, DC want to say something. DC, your mic is low.
Yo, my mic is low?
Yeah.
I think Sid was saying something, man.
Yeah, let me hear what
Halo Infinite. Nah, y'all good.
Oh, and yo, I was just like, I gotta get in on this, my nigga. So I'm just here.
Yo, I'm just telling y'all this. Spartan will go next after DC. But
no, I was saying it wouldn't be a problem if 343 was delivering fire every single time with a Halo game. We wouldn't be having this type of talk, if that's all they keep making. If they were making like crazy shit, like we look at Epic right now, right? Is anybody telling Epic to make anything else?
No.
All right then. So, but that's the thing. 343 Studios not doing anything. Then on top of that too, it's the same shit I said. Everybody just keeps kumbayan from Microsoft, kumbayan for Game Pass. If Xbox falls under, those studios that we actually loved and were sad that they got bought up by this dumbass company, they may go under because Game Pass is not viable right now. It will be if this shit turns around. But everybody that was kumbayan and not asking for better, what are you going to do when Obsidian's gone? What the fuck are you going to do when Playgrounds is done? What are you going to do when all these companies are going to split apart because you're sitting there for a dumb piece of shit console war and, Game Pass is better? What are you going to do then?
Dude, look
They're going to keep saying kumbaya.
I mean, we already seen it with Halo. They were literally willing to sacrifice Halo for fucking console war.
But those games that they showed that they had no dates on them. They looked at this so far off. How are you going to sustain subscribers for 2 years right now and make sure that 10 million stays? You're gonna. What are you gonna
Jez, Jez. Ask the important questions, Jez. I need you to ask the real important questions. How is it that my Game Pass has been out since 2017? Right, we're now in 2023 years, right? 4 years, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the money? Where's the profit?
Well, they give it away with a pack of gum.
We still have not seen a profit.
I've been paying $1 for it with all different subscriptions and trials and stuff. It comes with Pop Tarts.
Game Pass is here for the long run, guys. It's here for the long run, okay? Don't talk ill of Game Pass, bro. Like, how am I going to get my free games, bro?
I think that third party was going to jump on, and third party has not jumped on at all. Third party's doing their own things, and just look at Cyberpunk. Stay far away from that rumor. They're like, we're not in Game Pass. Hell no.
Yeah. Let me tell you.
Control got mad as fuck. They're like, yo, what the fuck you doing, bro? What are you doing?
All right. So let me speak to y'all on this. Like DC said, it would be fun if 343 was bringing fire, but it also would be okay if they had a backup plan, like they had a hit game ready already. Like when they killed Scalebound in 2017, they had nothing for 2017. So that was bad. But it's not even a thing about Halo being like delayed and all that. They give you bullshit excuse about polishing. Y'all just said it was not wrong with the game, so what needs to be polished? And the fact is, it's Halo and your console launching this year and your franchise IP looks like shit, and you was able to show an old build. Why would you show an old build not even on your new system? Why would you do that?
Nothing.
And then it's not even just that. When dudes kumbaya, you write nothing. So that shows me two things. Look, no faith in the system, and that shows you're lying to consumers because you're talking about it's a PC spec to the Xbox. Why? If you saying the Xbox is so powerful, how power it is, bullshit. If you have all of that, why can't you show it on the system first off? And then another thing I'm saying is the Game Pass, the long run thing that Sick is talking about, it can't possibly be a long run because in the long run, you build up content for the long run. Like Sony is doing.
All right, I want to say one last thing real quick, and
I
I've got nothing else to say. So what my man is saying is right. One of the things that we can never forget what 343 said. They said when the game came out, before they gave Craig a name, they said that they stand strong on the art decision that they were going for. Did they not say that?
Yep, July 30th.
Now they're going back and polishing it. They full of shit. They're liars. They don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yo, you right, DC. I remember that, yo. I remember that.
But you know what? But you know what's crazy? Real quick, it's that all this time, in 343 have like 500 people, right, around that amount, right? So what the hell they were doing all this time, and this game looked this bad? Like how the hell, bro?
They're playing Halo 5, dude.
Hell? Yeah, like how the hell Sucker Punch? It's like a 200 people, and they can pull a great looking, beautiful game like this. This is what I want to know. Like they got the double manpower, and they coming out some shit like this. This is what I gotta say. That 343 is I don't know. Like I just don't understand.
You're right. Something stinks. Something stinks. Something stinks. You know where it comes from? The booty.
Wait a second. We're gonna rewind time and let you try that again.
Thank you.
This is unreal.
Yeah, my booty gotta be fire, bro. Because how the hell you
booty, man?
Not that booty, bro. What are you talking about?
Fire, bro. That booty is awesome, bro.
I thought you said something.
Please, one person speak at a time.
Stinky booty.
Listen, Brad, man, booty is.
But it was Phil Spencer that said, "I am confident in our lineup."
After he watched this PS5 reveal, yeah.
The guy that runs the game, his name is Booty. What do you expect to come out of a booty? Shit.
Oh, shit.
There you go. And with that guy said, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Yo, Matt Booty literally talking out his ass.
Yo, but Phil Spencer, he felt good after the PS5 showcase. Like he felt so good about it.
Right.
Damn, man.
Wow. But wait. Remember that same thing he said. He didn't mention games. He said we felt better. He said he said, oh, later, Jess. To piggyback off of that, I remember Phil said we felt better after they showcased we have the better system. They mentioned nothing about games. Then they said we have the better games because they know they don't. They said we have the better system. Now, I want them to clarify, what do they mean by the better system? Because
they think the higher numbers of T-flops are better.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Because I'm seeing games running on the PlayStation. and I'm seeing games run on PC for Xbox. So I'm like, how did they have the better system when everybody has access to a PC if they
That's
wanted
the $1 million
one?
question,
So
bro.
they don't have the better system.
Yeah, I mean, Jason. I
really want to know. What's the best?
Jason? Yeah, I remember Jason Schreier saying last year in November.
Yo, they getting that Greg Miller. Oh no.
Yo, what happened? Oh, what happened?
Because he was fucking saying Halo Infinite looks amazing.
Shit.
No, fuck all that. What you were saying, bro, about Jason?
Oh no, yeah, he was saying that he was hearing, from different developers that the PS5 development kits were ahead of the Series X, and that the Series X was going to be coming in hot, right? And we can clearly see, like, yo, they're not even ready for launch, like you know what I mean? Like,
remember that? We all in.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Xbox Series X get delayed.
This is what I want to ask. I'm trying to.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm trying to allude to this direction here. Is why are we ignoring Phil Spencer? We're blaming Matt.
Yeah.
Booty. Listen, Matt Booty's just the spokesperson for what Phil Spencer
I
wants
can tell
to
you
happen
why.
in first party. Phil Spencer
because
is
he's in charge of the first party.
Yeah, but Phil Spencer's in charge.
He's right.
What up, Sick?
Phil Spencer's in charge of everything. Sick talking? I can't hear him.
Yeah, one at a time.
Wait. Am I?
You sound a little low.
I can hear him now. I can hear him.
We can hear you.
Oh, I'm on a different headset, so this shit is just it's terrible.
You
But
sound good now.
Jeff Keighley, do y'all think it's convenient that all of a sudden Jeff Keighley's talking about PT?
What do you mean?
I didn't see it.
No, he's Silent Hill.
Oh yeah, he tweeted about it.
6 years ago today, Hideo Kojima released PT. Now you're not pulling that up for absolutely no reason, bro. And Jeff Keighley know a hell of a lot more than we know. That Silent Hill is coming, bro.
Oh yeah, I did believe that. Yeah, and then
SOCOM's coming too.
SOCOM.
Tweet right here.
SOCOM's coming, bro. I know it's
Talk about
coming.
SOCOM. Yeah.
I'm waiting for it.
I believe that.
Niggas not playing SOCOM. Why y'all fronting though? Y'all not.
Yeah, but
Nah,
we're not gonna play. Look,
I play with you, man. Send
look,
me a phone invite.
Call of Duty Warzone exists. There's no point of SOCOM.
Why not?
I want it back.
What?
So I would love SOCOM too.
Nah,
Yeah, but SOCOM isn't anything like Call of Duty.
They're not the same.
Nah, because people love to play that type of game now. People don't like the strategy aspect of SOCOM.
And then why is Rainbow Six Siege so popular?
Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege is
I
crazy.
think it's strategic multiplayer.
It's strategic as fuck.
I think one is needed.
I think it's because Rainbow Six is a Ubisoft game. I really think so.
Yeah.
I think people just get
but you got
the
Rogue
brand.
Company
Because like
that's-
Bethesda
that's-
games even too.
Yeah.
Rogue Company is
Like
similar
Bethesda and
to.
Ubisoft games.
It's a little similar to SOCOM, but SOCOM is like in between COD and Siege. So it's a little bit fast, third person over the shoulder, kind of strategic. I think it'll do well if it comes back.
Well, I was gonna say, Rogue Company is starting to gain a lot of popularity, and that's the strategy.
Yeah, that game is
team-based
addictive.
tactics and stuff like that, right?
SOCOM coming back. That could be Sony's flagship multiplayer, bro. That could be the Sony's flagship. That's all.
Yeah.
They do.
If it's just called SOCOM and they just make it like Warzone and all this shit to the point that they support it over the years, it's just one big game and they just support it, it's gonna be big.
Yo, but okay, so Sig was talking about how Jeff Keighley is, he was, talking about BT and you know what I mean, potentially teasing like Silent Hill or whatever. But Insomniac, they've been teasing a lot of Resistance lately as well too.
I believe that too.
I said that already.
And also Sunset Overdrive.
So like I told y'all, remember
Please
when I told you
stop mentioning that game. Fuck that game.
Which one?
All right,
Yeah.
so do y'all remember, Dick?
Huh?
Dick, do you remember one time on your podcast when I said that Sony re-registered the trademark and hired back the original voice actors in 2016?
Yeah.
Remember? I don't know if you remember when I said that.
No, I don't remember that. I ain't gonna remember you, bro.
The game, yeah, it was around E3, right? And I didn't say it was coming back, but that was around the time when the PS4 Neo specs was leaked and said that Resistance will come back eventually because you don't hire all the voice people. You don't take pictures of y'all right there with you. What's the nigga name? Shuya Yoshida. You don't do all of that and then tease all of that for no reason.
Wait, how the
Because
hell?
what that does is that's built. Did I know that?
Like,
You pay attention to trademarks, bro. When you do with stocks and all that shit, you really got to pay attention.
But also Insomniac opened a new studio as well. They open.
Yes.
How the hell,
by the way,
No. But how in the hell is Insomniac working on Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man 5, Spider-Man Miles Morales,
leadership,
and Resistance?
Because
they have
sick.
Because they have 300 staff, bro.
Sick Humor TV. You know this. It's the leadership, bro.
It's COVID, bro.
Leadership.
COVID, bro.
It's the leadership.
It's because Spider-Man's DLC, bro. That's why. It's a small game. It's 5 hours long, bro.
It's
That's
$5. It's $4.
Using the same assets.
Wait,
It's using the same assets.
That's not all, bro. Right. Speaking of game, SOCOM, right? And speaking of new studios, did y'all hear Guerrilla Games moved into another studio as well?
Yeah.
Did y'all hear about that?
The guy who
and it's bigger.
one of the lead designers of Rainbow Six.
Listen,
let that sink in, bro. Sony got too much.
Y'all bringing up pony matters, okay? Let me get to the Xbox matters for a second.
It's not.
I need to ask everybody a very serious question, okay? And I need everybody to answer seriously and truthfully. I don't want no capping. I don't want.
You don't want no bullshit or anything.
I don't want no BS. Okay. Because majority of us in here is content creators, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I am.
Sometimes we get tempted into purchasing stupid things so we can create content. The question I want to ask you guys right now.
I'm not getting an Xbox Series.
Listen. I don't want
Let him ask.
Series S for the win.
Wait.
I don't want any line in here. Okay.
What's the question? Go ahead.
Stop lying. Okay.
Wait. Where are you going with this question, Barry?
Yeah.
I want to know. Everybody answer individually. Who is getting the Xbox Series X day one?
Wait, can I start?
Whoa.
I want to say Humor to go first.
Hold on. Can I start?
Omar.
All right. So, no one wants an Xbox. It don't matter the services or T-flops.
Nope.
You can keep that little Game Pass. We good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for? Nothing, nigga. Nah, I'm good. They can keep that. They got that.
I'm good, bro.
Yo, it was DC. I'm definitely not getting one. I'm spending my money on a 3090 Ti.
Dark Cloud.
Hey,
you're not
that's what I'm talking
Series
about.
X Dark Cloud.
No, you will not see one on my channel. I promise you that.
Dark Cloud. Listen,
just not on his channel.
DC,
Wait, hold on.
DC, you my man. If I see an unboxing, I'm turning into Yellow Hulk, and I'm getting your address, and I'm going to your house.
No. But Barry, he just said not on the channel. He didn't say not on his house.
Oh, he tried to hit me with an okie doke. Okay.
I didn't hear not in your house. I just heard not on the channel.
My kids don't like Xbox. They prefer Nintendo and PlayStation.
Hey,
so there's
there's
no need. And on top of that, I'm taking my 2080 Ti out of my PC that I have now, and I'm building a mini ATX for my living room. There's no need for an Xbox.
There you go.
I'd rather eat glass.
All right. God damn.
All right. Damn. But all right, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. I'm not a content creator, bro. But on the real, what's the reason I'm not gonna say the same shit as y'all. There's no reason for me to own the Xbox. Because one, Microsoft don't want me to own the Xbox. So if the own company don't want me to, why would I get it? I like the medium. I like scoring. I like how they look.
Why that nigga Spartan capping? That nigga know he's doing them shits.
Nah, on some real shit. Y'all know I don't deal with Xbox. I mean, I can get the credit they do something.
Yeah, you do.
But they don't do shit.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Spartan got 2 Xboxes at his house right now.
He's playing grounded.
Spartan God had to.
That man got grounded on pause the last 2 hours since he been in here.
My man Caked in his head. Caked in. Let me get your answer, because I ain't hear you in a minute, man.
That man standing in front of a grasshopper.
Yeah, man, fuck man. I ain't getting that fucking piece of shit.
Oh man,
Damn. Right, so
oh man,
bro,
he said no.
Listen,
The
man,
man
ain't
about to
nothing-
capture a
look,
fire ant.
Look, ain't nothing wrong with the Xbox Series X if you want to play 360 games. Don Matrick told you he got the console for you, nigga. Like y'all should have listened to Don Matrick, my nigga. Like,
Yo, you know what's funny? You know what's funny though?
Facts.
People x'd out Don Matrick for being honest, and he was right all along.
They take Phil lies over Don Matrick's honesty.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, Don Matrick kept it a buck, bro. My man said, "Listen, our vision does not have Xbox 360 in it. If you can't connect online, we have a console for you. It's Xbox 360."
As bad as 2013 was for the Xbox,
I respect him for saying that.
They had like really good games that I was looking forward to, like Quantum Break, Rise, and Sunset. Even though I saw the restrictions of the console, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get that console because I want to play those games, dude. Fuck it. If it's just for those games, I'll play.
But you know what's funny? All those restrictions that people were so against before is there tenfold. No, not just there. They're there tenfold now. Game Pass, you have zero ownership. Who the fuck wants to pay into that in any capacity?
And then again,
I mean, you can always buy
we
them
check
for
every
discount.
second. Like, look, we online. Don't we check in online about at 24 hours? I really think we do. They just don't mandate it. We do that shit every time we turn on the system. There's no game to the point where you need online to download the shit. You need it for the patches. You need it for the DLC. All of that. You can't just pop in the disc and start playing like PS2 days.
You can't play free games without live. Like,
right.
You know what's funny?
So Microsoft was correct in a way, but the way they went about it was just fucking dumb. What was funny? A Metadog?
No, but what's funny that people thought that Xbox was gonna put Xbox Live for free. That I was just waiting for that.
Can we go over everyone that's getting on Series X or no?
No, bro. Do you think Microsoft is gonna put their money maker? That's pretty much where they make their money. It's just gonna throw that away. Like, are you serious? No.
For the PC gamers out here, are you considering getting a Series X controller?
Really? Come on.
No.
I have a Series X controller, bro.
Yeah, no. I have just one. The original one. That's it.
Nah, I don't listen. When I play PC games, bro, I play that shit with the DualShock, my nigga. I've never.
I play with the 360 controller.
What, you never said?
What?
Never?
What happened?
Play with a Series? You never use that controller on PC?
No, never used one of the Xbox One controllers on the PC. Nope.
I mean, I have. I've even used it on the.
Yo, here's something I want to say about Xbox Live. All these Xbox users saying that they pay for the service so that they get good service and shit like that. Why did the service suck so much? Like when Gears of War 5 came out, it was terrible, man. It was so bad you couldn't play, bro. Even single player. You had to be online, and it wasn't letting you connect to the servers. Why is it so bad?
I don't know why, but as far as
Microsoft
as far as
downgrading they shit on purpose.
Me getting an Xbox Series X, I mean, I was never gonna get one. No faith, and they definitely haven't delivered.
Chris,
hold on, they
are you
definitely
gonna stay
haven't
on playing
delivered.
Xbox? They're gonna keep you on playing Xbox without getting one?
Oh shit!
Hey man,
Smooth told Chris straight up, nigga, you got till November 6th. Better get that shit, nigga.
Listen, bro, I've already paid my membership. You know what I mean, for the exclusive club, you know, that PlayStation Advantage, you know, club membership card, that platinum card, you know what I mean?
So they take good care of me. I'll be honest with you, Chris. I do think you might not get it day one, but you probably gonna get like a month later the Series X.
Oh shit.
Damn, he said a month. He giving you a month to be tired, bro.
Damn, are you really going to bring in the new year with that dog?
Nah,
shit,
because I feel like
have some respect.
Planet Xbox is such a vital Xbox podcast that uses a lot of PlayStation topics, but.
Funny, bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying though. Kids Smooth, everybody's there. Shout out to those guys. Those are cool people. You know what I mean? They're Xbox, so you know Chris being a part of that, you know, I think they would entice him kind of to get that Xbox a little bit. You know what I mean?
Nah, what it is that nigga Chris.
They're gonna have to buy me.
That nigga Chris gonna be quiet for an hour and a half of the show till the PlayStation shit come up. All right, I can talk.
Oh, PlayStation. Let's go.
Nah, listen. The
Can I
reason,
tell
okay, the
something?
reason. Hold on. The reason why there's
When you
PlayStation
finish?
topics on it is because I'm on there, and I told him, you know, the very first thing I said, like on the first episode that we had, you know, together, I said, listen, Lord, I was on my way to Planet PlayStation, and I crash landed on Planet Xbox, but I'm not gonna let them talk all this propaganda. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna keep it a
That's what I've
stack
been
with
doing.
you, bro. Your days might be numbered the way Smooth moving on Twitter.
That's all right.
Yo, that nigga don't want no PlayStation niggas around him right now, bro. Your days might be numbered.
One thing is,
He might be blocked out of today's episode.
Yo, Chris, I don't
Your
think
days
his
might be
move-
numbered, Gotti. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Chris, but I don't think his move is going to let you talk about Xbox if you don't have a Series X. So look, you cannot say nothing about Xbox. You don't have a Series X. He's going to put you like
Nah, but
on hold.
smooth like Chris.
But you,
like
but
Chris.
no,
They cool
you know
people.
what? That's not gonna bother me at all. I'll still talk about the Series X even if I don't have it.
Nah. We joking with Chris. Smooth and Chris is cool people. I've heard Smooth talk about Chris. There's a reason why he's on the podcast. You know what I mean? Because he respect him. But I just feel like
Smooth is the balance.
So how can you be in
Chris is the balance, sorry.
How can you be in your feelings when you don't do anything to move the company or their vision in the direction that you want them to go?
Amen.
Like,
yeah,
I don't understand how you get mad, but then you praise everything they fucking do.
Exactly.
But see, this is my thing though. This is my thing though, right? And again, Smooth, you know, me and Bar, we know Smooth for years, right? Smooth was on my pod. I had him for an interview last week, and I grilled this man, and I said, Smooth, you don't look at Halo and think that this game needs to be delayed at least. You don't see an issue. He himself said he's looking at the gameplay and not nothing. And I'm like, Smooth. It's the technical issue, bro.
How Smooth answered that question, he stuttered more than me. He was like, "What?"
He was spinning though. He was spinning, and I'm like, Smooth,
he was spinning
come on,
like
bro.
a politician, bro. Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Smooth, come on, bro. Let's keep it a stack here, bro.
Yeah. When you bring up other games, he's like, push 3 FPS though. Push 3 FPS.
That was actually kind of a good interview, anyways. But
thank you.
Good
Your
job.
persona is amazing when it comes to
But as far as me go, as far as the Series X and the PS5,
you're
I'm
going to
say this: the PS5 does have a better launch lineup. But
yo, Levon, I'm gonna have to
I might get it, bro.
Let him finish.
Levon, I'm gonna have to pull
real.
your card.
Let him finish. I ain't hear what he said. I ain't hear all.
May get that Series S if that price is right. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so Levon, for you to get the Series X, you're considering the pricing and most likely probably Game Pass, right?
No, he said the Series S.
Series S. Series S.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't need a new Xbox. I have the vanilla. That's all I need. I don't need a new console.
You're the problem. You're the problem. That's why you're the problem. Upgrade so that they make games for the new consoles, not the old ones.
Listen,
I don't need a new Xbox. I just changed my toilet seat 2 weeks
Bro,
ago.
the Series S is just a replacement for the One X. That's literally what
I don't need a new
Damn,
Xbox.
bro.
I just changed my toilet seat 2 weeks ago. Wow, dude.
Yo, guys. This is the last question I want to ask, just to see everybody's,
Okay. What's the next question, Jay? What's the next
This is the
question?
last question, then we're gonna close up, just to get everybody's, point of view and everybody prediction as far as when the Xbox Series X is going to launch and the PS5 is going to launch. So Xbox, even though Halo got delayed, they did confirm that it is coming out in November. So now that we know that it's coming out in November, do you guys have like a prediction date within November for the
actually
Series
a
X?
rumor
November 6th.
November 6th. That's literally on my pad.
Yeah.
You saying November 6th? Or what else everybody saying?
Yeah.
That's literally the rumor date to be.
Yeah, I could see the first or second week of November. Honestly, I could see the PlayStation 5. I think the PS5 is going to be November as well. But honestly, I don't know. I could see Sony just being like, screw it, we're going to drop it at the end of October, just to get ahead.
I don't see that.
You don't see that?
I don't see that.
What dates you got, Persona?
I'm in line with you. I think it's gonna. I said the 7th because I was looking at the wrong date on Twitter, but the 6th. I can see the 6th because it gives them enough time for the console to be on the market.
Which one's the 6th?
Oh, I'm sorry. PS5 on the 6th, and I see Xbox on the 13th. I can see that being like a week apart, just because it's enough time where they're on the market prior to the Black Friday sales and stuff like that, and get a couple bundles and stuff like that. I can see it being.
Okay, yo, what about you, Caked In?
Man, I'm thinking that they're definitely gonna drop like maybe within 3 weeks of each other. So 6 for PlayStation sounds good. Xbox, shit, I don't know. They can drop that shit next year. I don't give a fuck, man.
Hold on, but isn't the 6 rumor to be the Xbox release date?
Listen,
yeah, it's the first week.
You guys want to know a secret real quick? I don't need a rumor of when the Xbox Series X is going to launch.
Oh shit!
I'll give you a definitive date of when it's going to launch.
Oh shit!
It's going to launch November 13th, Friday the 13th. And you know why it's going to launch that day? Because you guys are missing the signs of Xbox. Now that we got the confirmation that it's launching November, there's a game that's launching, and they already announced the date that it's launching, that is going to be on Xbox for the first time ever. And it's going to have the patch updates along with this launch, where the PlayStation game is going to have to wait.
Yakuza.
What game is that?
Is it Yakuza?
Yakuza.
Yakuza
Like a Dragon is coming out November 13th.
You had it.
Launching.
No, you're wrong. Here's why you're wrong, man. They're gonna release that same day, Friday the 13th on November, right? But it's not gonna be a new game. They're gonna take the old ass Friday the 13th game that's already out, and it's like, oh, it's optimized for the Series X. Here you go. That's what they're gonna do.
No, but you remember the PlayStation 5 update for that game comes later. The game said that it's launching with the Series X features and all that stuff day one. You remember that May show?
Yeah.
If you go on PlayStation Store right now or Xbox, the launch date for that game is November 13th.
Yeah, but Xbox can still launch on November 6th, and then when Yakuza comes out, it's still like, the game is going to launch with the patch version.
It wouldn't be announced as a launch game. That they said that this is going to be a launch game for the console. I see the rumors with the 6 though. It kind of got me shook because I got a little bet with Smooth going on. But that's how I came with the 13th date, because I was like, wait, if Yakuza is launching November 13th and they just confirmed due to the Halo delay that it's launching in November, that just go hand in hand right there. Just announce the date. It's coming.
You're right.
November 13th.
Bro, they don't got shit launching.
But
they ain't gonna play
really
Yakuza.
So?
They ain't gonna play no damn Yakuza like a Dragon.
Game Pass, bro. Game Pass. What you talking about?
They still ain't gonna play it on Game Pass.
Man.
They're gonna drop that shit because they gotta read.
They're not gonna play it. Well, yeah, it's in Game Pass, right? Day one, right?
I think so.
I don't know. No, not 7, but 2 and Q. I mean, a couple of Yakuzas are coming to Game Pass.
Well, I've got a prediction. I think the PS5 will release one of the discs on the 20th of November. The digital edition will be delayed until March. It'll give them a bit more time.
What? No.
Nah. It will be staggered release.
Why would the digital need to be
Series
staggered?
X won't come out at all, because King Thrash has been saying that they're going to wait until the point where it's like
Speak on that, Thrash.
and then they cancel it. And I think he's absolutely right on that.
Wait, King Thrash said what? The Xbox is not going to launch?
The Xbox Series X is cancelled officially now. And hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
What are you talking about, Thrash?
Hit the brakes, bro. Hit the brakes. First of all,
hit the brakes. Hold on. Before you staple the ponies, jump me. Y'all niggas is all different colors. I see a black pony, a pink pony, a yellow one. Y'all niggas eat. Y'all niggas out here touching lips and shit, eating hay. It's touching lips at the same time, though, nigga. Like Mr. Ed conversations. Relax, you short ass courses.
We on that good hay though.
All right.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, nigga? I hear y'all this slander towards the Xbox motherfucking console. Yes, I believe they will delay it. Y'all talking about November?
How long you
we
think
need that for you ponies.
How long you think they're gonna delay it?
Nigga, until Halo come out. They're gonna delay it until Halo come out. Look, Pony, you saying what? You sound surprised? So only PS3 can do it? Huh? Shut your pony ass up, nigga. Xbox can do it too. You know what I'm saying?
Explain.
Hey, even because they won't have no games, ponies. They won't have no games.
They don't have
you gotta
games
launch
already
with something. No, nigga, we got Halo. Nigga, we got Forza. and we got Kate. We don't even call it Gears no more. We just call it Kate. All right? Nigga, we got Japanese games. We got Yakuza updated before y'all. You know what I'm saying? And all these games, we got 4,000 games optimized for the Series X. What y'all niggas got? Huh?
It's 5,000.
You got a point.
120 frames.
PlayStation isn't even taking advantage of the PS5 with their backwards compatible games. Xbox is. You know why? Pro-consumerism. Pro-consumerism. Nigga, they're making y'all niggas pay to move up. We automatically in there. Nigga, I got Games Pass, nigga, so all my games are free. Nigga, y'all niggas, it's just crazy how, like, and y'all want to talk about the price raise, like how they raised the price and shit? They did that because it's cheaper still. So they might as well have done that. You know what I'm saying? It's cheap. It's what, $15 a month? Or $9 a month?
Wait, did you just say cheaper steel, as in steel the material?
Steel. No, it's cheaper steel. Learn your English, Pony. I know it's new to you.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all niggas better stop talking bad about the Xbox. We need competition. If Xbox goes away, PlayStation will do all kind of willy-nilly shit. All right, we've been competing all generation with Recore, nigga. Ori,
Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive, nigga. I knew it, nigga. I was gonna say it.
You forgot the best game to ever come out of any generation, Quantum Break.
Nigga, Quantum Break. Hey.
I
put this.
Is this the same trash that's on the verse? Nobody wants an Xbox. The last.
Nigga, look. Y'all niggas sound like Enter the Dragon, but it's really Enter the Pony, my nigga. And I put that on the last Pony on live. That nigga, Quantum Break was better, way better than Uncharted 4, my nigga. The Last of Us 2, you got us, because it's a movie game. And we don't do movie games on our side. We do multiplayer games. And we might only have like one first-person shooter that's a multiplayer game. And PlayStation 4 might have more multiplayer games than us, but we are known for our multiplayer games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's a difference. Stop talking shit about the console. Let it come out. Phil Spencer has let us write this entire generation. Let him have this one too. He canceled Scalebound, and look at us. We're like one of the best generations to ever be in gaming. You know what I'm saying? So, like, stop fucking hating. Y'all niggas annoy me and shit. You niggas hate. You call people names. You fucking retards. You know what I'm saying? Fucking crazy.
Hey, Phil Spencer got us, man.
Listen,
Are you
looking forward to Battletoads? If you were excited to see Craig the Brute day one on that Series X, hey, I ain't gonna stop you, man.
Listen, that's your Pony talking. Look, you're not even paying attention, nigga. Like, Domino's motherfucking is acknowledging us, not PlayStation. Craig the Brute is our motherfucking mascot. What the fuck y'all niggas got? Knack? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. What the fuck?
We got DLC for Spider-Man.
Yeah, we got
nigga, Spider-Man is a DLC, my nigga. Like, but no, it's a standalone game. It's a standalone game. But Miles Morales ain't 100% black, so it doesn't matter anyway. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter anyway.
Yo, big facts. I think Grounded about to change the way we play games, man. The greatest, bro.
One question to
Grounded has changed.
Big facts.
One question.
Go ahead.
Grounded is pushing gaming forward.
Go ahead.
One question to King Sash. Hey, is this your secret mention that Phil Spencer is holding you hostage?
What does he say? Barry, translate for this nigga. I don't know what the.
If Phil Spencer holding you hostage.
Nigga, no. Phil Spencer, nigga, I was a bot all along. I worked with Phil Spencer, nigga. That nigga sent me a tweet. Nigga, well, he didn't send me a tweet. He liked one of my tweets, and therefore I feel like I'm part of their company. Nigga, you hate this.
That man sent you.
This nigga compromised.
Like simulation set.
This nigga compromised. He got a Halo chair in the background.
Nah, bro. That man got an early version of Xbox Series X. Lucky bastard.
Nigga, that nigga told me all the secrets about the Xbox and what he's doing. What has Shuhei done for you though? Huh? Nothing. Has Jim Ryan knocked on your door? No, he has not. You know what I'm saying? Nigga,
Major Nelson entered your podcast?
Nigga, no, but he sent me a review code for fucking Crackdown 3, my nigga.
Let's go. That's pro shit. That's pro shit.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, That nigga told me I was an influencer yesterday, my nigga. Y'all niggas just jealous. Fuck out of here, nigga.
You on the gravy train now.
Hey, yo, my man said, yo, Major Nelson, let me get that review code. He said, oh, subscribe to Game Pass.
I'm about to hit a Cyberpunk, see if I get a chair.
Hey, yo, guys, but it's been a pleasure, man. But yo, my Spanish.
PS5 at November 13th. Xbox Series X
I want to play games.
November 20th.
My food is here, and we're gonna close this thing up. What's up?
Big fat.
I didn't even get the.
All right, y'all. We out, nigga. Y'all see, as soon as the Xbox nigga came through, the niggas want to run. It's all good, nigga. We out.
We got.
It's all good, nigga.
We know where we know where the true next gen gameplay gonna be. Trash.
Xbox, nigga.
That's right.
Y'all niggas got shook by facts, homie. You got shook by facts. Go eat. It's all good.
That food smelling good. Now we gonna Omar, we gonna close this up. Omar, you do it to me every show where we say we're gonna close up, and you gonna ask a question.
When are you going to have the Ghost of Tsushima spoiler cut? Come on.
Oh, I think Persona was supposed to schedule that.
This week was between work and these interviews and stuff. I've been like tired, so probably next week at some point I'll set it up. I got you.
Nice.
I got you.
Are you having a burrito that's been done in the vapor chamber?
Wait, what?
The vapor chamber was Series
Yeah.
X.
Yeah, it's been heated up in the vapor chamber.
Yes, it has. It's the best.
Yo, but let's do these outros, guys. Start with my man Caton. Do your shout out. So anything you want to shout out or anything you want to say before we close out?
Hey man, not really in particular. Just thanks for having me on this shit again, man. Finally to cut it up with y'all. You know, talk about this shit, this exciting new fucking generation coming and shit. So, hey man, just thanks for having me on, bro.
Yo, Caton sound like Spartan. I thought that was Spartan guy talking. Like what?
my voice is deeper.
You noticed that?
Don't turn the
Wait, we're trying to make his voice deeper.
He went super deep. I sound
no, it
different.
really is. Like my voice is really deep.
All these ponies and shit, nigga. Over here cackling. Go ahead. My
For
bad.
having me, Jay Barry. My Twitter is @Lavon1874.
Nobody following you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Lavon, man. Who else we got in here? We got my man, Call Me Jay.
Yo, I got nothing to say. Thanks for having me again. It was really fun. Just follow me on Twitch. I'll post a link on the chat. And yo, likes, get to 200 likes. We're almost there, man. Come on.
Yeah, awesome.
Yo, this is disgusting. 600 people and not even 200 likes. I'm disgusted.
Yeah,
I'm disgusted.
What Thrash was talking about yesterday, bro. Y'all ain't shit.
Disgusted.
All right, take care, guys.
I'm disgusted.
Take care,
guys. And then we have my man. Yo, somebody breathing dumb hard though.
Yeah, somebody really is breathing really hard.
Hey yo, El Diablo Spartan God, man. Hit us with the outro.
Yo. Alright, so y'all know me already. Fuck Twitter, I came off of that. But one thing I will tell y'all is make sure y'all stop by the podcast Saturday. What is it, 10 a.m. Ethan? I think Jay Party podcast he got with I think Persona. Make sure y'all show the fuck up like I did today. Not just for no Xbox shit. Make sure y'all show up all the time.
Drama.
I'll be here. So just make sure y'all show up and support the homie. You know, good dude, good content. And hit the fucking like button. That's all I gotta say.
Hit the like button, yo, or else we're kicking you in your shit. Feel me? Yo, Omar, man.
Show up at y'all crib.
Yo, shout out to the panel, shout out to the chat. Hit the like button and yeah, was a great show.
Yo, lit, man. Link, hit us with your outro, bro.
Great podcast. So just enjoy listening to all the opinions and everything like that.
Yo, Lit, you gotta get aggressive, man. You know what I mean?
I know, man.
You gotta start over talking niggas,
Thrash
man.
came in and you got a little scared, man. Yo, you can cut Thrash off, man. Cut him off.
Yeah, man. You gotta start over talking niggas.
Yeah, I'll do more. I'll talk.
Yeah,
yo, when these speak from the hearts happen,
I might have to do that. Over talk niggas. That's what I might have to do.
Yo, uncompetitive, man. Hit us with your outro.
Yeah, I appreciate being invited on, and I will be supporting Xbox sometime after the heat death of the universe.
Oh man, yo, uncompetitive is scarred, man. He's scarred.
Yo, this.
Yo, Thrash, man.
Ever, bro.
The homie King Thrash, hit us with your outro, bro.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But dude, my bad, man, if I over talk to you. I got extra batteries over here. So like I'll send you some. I only got double A's. But it's all good. I got you. I just bought a pack.
I'm here if y'all can hear me.
All y'all, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for coming into Jay Barry's, you know what I'm saying, podcast. He lets everybody on Xbox, PlayStation guys. I'm happy as fuck that we were talking about the Xbox, and I hope we can talk about the Xbox again, because I like to settle these ponies down when I walk in the motherfucking room. You know what I'm saying? Settle these ponies down, nigga. Phil Spence easy. We out.
Yo, shout out to my man King Thrash, man. Mr. Round Table himself. You know what I mean? Out here doing the Lord's work. Even though that was him on the final verse of Nobody Wants an Xbox, the Xbox anthem. But you know, it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know?
Barry, wait, one more thing. Make sure y'all subscribe to my OnlyFans, my nigga.
No.
OnlyFans coming through soon.
What is going
is
on?
my man DC there? DC, are you there?
I'm still here. Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yo, hit us with your outro, bro.
Yo, as usual, speak your heart. This shit is fire. I know sometimes there's a lot of dudes on here, but there's a lot of genuine opinions. People are going to come in here and literally say that, you know, it's PlayStation dudes hating on Xbox. But I can almost guarantee you, most of us in here have a higher game score than most of the Xbox dudes is talking.
Oh, shit, DC, you going in.
I ain't even going.
Because
leave them alone.
Emmanuel A, the biggest Xbox dude that I know that's coming after me, how do I have more Xbox gamer score than he does? And I barely touch my Xbox. It's literally got dust on it. I'll send y'all a picture today. And it feels like these dudes aren't playing any games. These dudes aren't playing their games. It's all war to them. But anyways, this is your boy Dark Cloud. Check me out on DC's Nerd Talk. But if you type in DC Nerd Talk, it doesn't come up.
Oh no, you broke up.
Slander my nigga. I just finished playing Hulu and YouTube right now, my nigga. I just want to throw that in there, nigga. We play games.
DC, that's what you get for buying an Android phone. You see what I'm saying?
Oh damn.
He's probably still talking because he's not muted, but we can't hear you, DC.
Yeah, yo, hold up. That better be a Sony phone, my nigga.
Oh, he got kicked though.
Oh, you got kicked.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, check me out on DC's Nerd Talk or just type in Dark Cloud 1983. Yeah. Again, thanks for having me on, Jabari. Yo, your channel needs to get higher, bro. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. You gonna come in here and listen, but you don't hit the subscribe button?
I mean,
I'm gonna start asking some niggas for their address. Real shit.
I do have a list. You know what I mean? So they want to hear my list.
See what I'm saying? Like, bro, right? I told y'all I'm gonna start acting. I told y'all. Right.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming through though, man. Y'all showing mad love. It's crazy.
I bet y'all I can show up to y'all crib. Yo, I bet y'all I can show up to y'all crib faster than y'all hit the like button.
Yo, my man Persona keeping it so NY as usual. Hit us with your outro, bro.
What's good, guys? This is your boy Persona, Gaming with Persona, host of When Persona Speaks, When Persona Interviews, and host of What's Up PlayStation podcast. So for me, man, definitely, it's always good doing the Speak from the Hearts. It's my home away from home on the YouTube streets. For me, tomorrow at 6:00 Eastern, I've got another interview. I've got an interview with Ash and Luca. That's gonna be fun. So definitely tune in. Gaming with Persona is my YouTube channel. That's happening at 6:00 Eastern, and then every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. What's Up PlayStation podcast with myself and Bari. Subscribe to that YouTube channel as well. And I appreciate you guys coming through, and I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, man, for
I'm gonna
sure.
have to miss that one, Persona. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be at work, but I'm gonna have to miss that.
No, it's all good.
Yo, guys, I put everybody.
Wait, what time is it?
6:00.
Wait, what time is it? Oh,
yeah.
6 p.m. Oh no, I'll be home. I'll watch it, but I'm not saying much.
Subscribe to everybody here. I put everybody's YouTube channel in the chat, but I'm also gonna pin it in the comment section when this video is uploaded. But guys, definitely appreciate all the people that came through for the panel, man. Speak from the Heart wouldn't be nothing without people coming through and speaking from the heart, man. Get everything off their chest. But also, If you guys looking for a PlayStation podcast, subscribe to What's Up PlayStation. Here's the link right here. Is me and Persona that is hosting this podcast, and we are live every Saturday 11 a.m. Eastern time. And yeah, we just did 2 episodes already. We appreciate all the people subbing. We got almost 450 subscribers, and we're only like 2 weeks old, and that's really great. So appreciate all the love that we get from that channel, and tune in this Saturday as well for episode 3. It's going to be a good one. It's a PlayStation focused podcast, so you're not going to hear anything about Xbox or Nintendo. It's just going to be strictly PlayStation. But appreciate everybody coming through, man. Yo, I never hit this before where we had 590 people in this chat, watching and listening to our thoughts on Halo getting delayed, which is a big thing. And it is okay, guys, Xbox guys, if you guys are listening, it is okay to speak your differences or speak your mind that you are a little disappointed that Halo is being disappointed. I mean, Halo's getting delayed. It's going to be a better game. They're going to polish the game, but it's still, you can still be disappointed that a big game like this is being delayed outside of the Series X launch, and the Series X launch is looking kind of spooky.
Yeah,
it's looking very spooky, man. But we're about to get up out of here, guys. I appreciate everybody coming through once again. It's your boy Jay Bari, and I'm gone. Doses.
What do you think is the better game, Jay Bari? Mario Galaxy or Odyssey? Because lately I'm thinking Mario Galaxy. I've been playing Odyssey lately. It's okay, but it's just not the same as Galaxy.
Galaxy's the better game, hands down. No cap. Hands down.
Hey, buddy, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Lots
no
of
doubt,
fun.
guys. All right, guys, catch up.